Bowser pushed to repeal the voter-approved Initiative 82, saying it burdened struggling restaurants. And big names are on this year's iHeartRadio Festival lineup. Lil Wayne, Mariah Carey, and Glorilla will all be hitting the stage in Las Vegas later this summer. This year's festival will take place September 19th and 20th at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Ticket pre-sales start today with the public on sale set for Friday. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Jamming to their radio. Every man, woman, girl, and boy feel love, laughter, and joy. In every ghetto, there's a concrete jungle, but it not stop these strong black people. Just like the motherland, Africa. So much love, so much culture in the ghetto. None but culture, but we know not no better. In the ghetto, none but culture, but we know not no better. Play me some sweet will, man. saved in the ghetto. But God have a plan that no man could even think of stopping. All right now, watch out.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It's the Front Porch, WBOK 1230 AM. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
Samari Dupree on the other side of the glass.
The slidey.
Slidey thingy. Nyron is looking like
Slidey
you don't
thingy.
remember the slidey thingy. Do not look over here at me and ask me about
I keep forgetting. When I
it. That's
come
a
in,
Michael McDonald song.
I keep forgetting. I'm not in love anymore.
Yeah. You get your little Michael McDonald every time we get
There you go.
okay, I got the slidey thing.
There we go.
All right. Thank y'all for joining us as we begin today's episode of The Front Porch, coming to you from the historic campus of Xavier University from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway. www.wbok1230.com is the address if you want to stop on by. Grab yourself a comfortable chair, a mug or a tumbler of your favorite frosty or steamy adult beverage. Mind your manners. Holla at your people. Say good morning and kick it with us for the next 3 hours as we continue to chop up this world with a 504 edged blade. And, of course, the top-ranking way we love to hear from each and every one of y'all is the WBOK 1230 AM talk line. 504-582-9422 is the number. Holla at your people. Free your mind Friday. So get your brass up. Let us know what's happening. What's going on, Kimber?
Now that song is stuck in my head. Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, now it's stuck. And we're probably gonna have to. I have to play it at some point to get it out of my head.
I think there may
Now.
be a brass band.
Maybe
I
so.
think there may be.
Maybe so. It's Friday. It is Free Your Mind Friday, and before the show actually started, Shanta and I were actually freeing our mind quite vigorously
Wow.
prior to the show beginning, and that may materialize into something because I think that it is important
should.
to have plain language of things because we have so many things that are being sold and packaged that people buy into, and then you oh look, these not just saltines, these Ritz crackers, these are. And then I look back at my hands. Well, these just regular crackers, and yeah, they've always been regular crackers. But somebody told you to desire these regular crackers more than the other crackers themselves, because you thought it was, you thought it was something special to it. So hopefully, we'll have some additional conversations about the topic of education because plain language so that everybody has access to it is important. I mean, knowing words that fill the lexicon is great, but if only a certain people understand what's been said, to me it's not equitable. It's not equitable at all, and it's not providing the access that's needed for everyone. Now, if you get the access and you decide to do nothing with it, that's your choice. But if you never understood what was being said in the first place, that doesn't give you an advantage.
Right.
So hope that Shanta and I will flesh that out. But definitely, numbers is my thing.
Y'all need to do, man.
Yeah,
Listen,
numbers are my thing.
I love that. I see the dynamic. I see, like, y'all know, I just say do something about it.
Yeah.
I see,
Yeah.
well, y'all smart chick. Do
you
something about it.
you
Y'all
indeed said that.
Yeah, that's y'all smart check. Do
Yeah.
something about it, because you and her singing duet.
Yeah.
You need to be putting that out there, because y'all powerful, man. No, what the kids say, no cap.
Right.
Y'all,
Yeah. I'm
two,
hoping.
individually, y'all gangsters, but together, come on, bro. The kids deserve that.
Agreed.
The kids
Agreed.
deserve that.
Agreed.
So no, all the best. I'll be there. Whatever. Go get them.
Yeah, I'm
We
excited.
going. Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
excited. And so it's Friday. It's Free Your Mind Friday. You got something on your mind? Want to get it off your chest?
Oh, I always got stuff on my mind, but it's gonna come through eventually.
Okay. And if you have something on your mind and you want to get it off your chest, you can give us a call here
hit
at
us up.
504-582-9422. The NAACP Talent Extravaganza and Award Show tomorrow. I want to say it starts at 11. The award ceremony tomorrow for the NAACP Talent Extravaganza and Award Show. It starts at 11 tomorrow.
11 to 2.
11 to 2. It will be on UNO's campus in the Performing Arts Building. I'm not sure what room. Do you know what room or what theater it's going to be in?
They haven't told us yet.
Okay, but I'm sure there will be signs that will let you know where to go, because they're very good about guiding you into the right places.
Oh, yes, they are.
Yeah, like
yes,
there are
they
many
Throw a party,
different.
You want to make sure people can get there.
Yeah,
right?
there are many different areas of discipline that you can compete in, and so there are. If you're in dance, if you're in poetry, if you're in computer, go this way, go this way, go this way, go this way, and I think they take up just about that entire building. So, once you get there on tomorrow, if you're interested in attending the Talent Extravaganza and Award Show on tomorrow, the time is from 11 to 2.
And I'll be there.
Yes.
There you go.
She will be there on tomorrow. And another
our intrepid reporter.
Yes, another church announcement. The Power of the Black Dollar pop-up extravaganza will be held tomorrow at from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The Alpha Beta Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated is providing a place at KIPP Central City Academy at 2514 3rd Street. You can shop with local Black businesses for Alpha Kappa Alpha. June is Black Dollars Month, where they track all of the money that they spend with Black businesses to make sure that we are keeping the Black dollar within the community, within our own community, and supporting our own businesses. And actually, after they finish, the vendors will collectively give a donation to the school for using their facility. So shout out to the ladies. And if you have time, again, that is tomorrow from, I think I said from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Uptown on 3rd Street.
Yes, 2514 3rd Street, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And it is open to the public. There are more than 30 local Black-owned businesses that will be there.
Okay, excellent.
There you go.
Food too?
I'm sure there will be food. We don't do anything without food.
Yeah,
we don't do anything without food.
Yeah, it's going to be that, because somebody's business is food.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody's business is food. All right. Should be pretty nice, man.
Yeah.
Let you give it your chance to flesh out your weekend if you have not had any concrete plans. There's a lot of stuff going on, so get on out there.
Mm-hmm.
Shop with your people, save some money, talk to all these celebrities all here. Now, all these folks who going to be doing things.
There's all kind of things
Change
going
agents,
on.
baby.
Yeah, there's all kind of things that are going on in and around the city, and I hope that.
Well, she says at Woodson. Thank you.
I ain't mad. It's at Woodson, occupied by KIPP Central City.
Come on now.
I ain't even mad. Trees. Ain't mad at all.
Right behind L. Davis Park, as a matter of fact.
There you go.
And just in that same vein, yeah, that used to be Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, years ago. And I L. Davis Park, what is that, Washington?
She said Woodson. It's at Woodson.
I love it.
Say less. I understand that.
Go.
I understood. I understand fully.
It's at Woodson.
Yes.
So come on up.
Spend some money with your people.
Right there.
Yes.
Right there.
For sure.
That's beautiful, man. I love it. Come on out there. Shouts out to the wonderful ladies from Alpha Kappa Alpha, a.k.a. Sorority Incorporated. Thank y'all for doing this. Get out there, y'all. In the community, this is what we talk about. It's action. It's not just words. It's action. It's actually being there. And you don't have to spend all of your money, but spend some of your money.
Right.
Deliberately.
With your own.
Deliberately. You ain't got to give me all of it. Matter of fact, you ain't got to give me none of it, but you can give us some of it.
There you go.
And that's the only thing I want you to do. Be deliberate and purposeful when you are attending this thing. And even when it's not happening, keep that same mindset when you are shopping out here, when you're spending your money. Because we got to try to do what we can do for each other. And that's the only way it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen any other kind of way other than that. So, yeah, go out there and spend some money with your people. We're going to talk more about that. He tuned into the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK 1230 AM. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Don't go nowhere, y'all. We got to take this quick break. It's Free Your Mind Friday. Get your brass up.
That's right. It's party time each and every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on WBOK. It's the Throwback Throwdown with DJ Wick as he brings you the best in old school from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the early 2Ks. Plus, the party goes to another level at 9 p.m. with the Throwback Throwdown Party Mix to round out the night. It's the Throwback Throwdown Sunday nights at 7 p.m. on WBOK and on the World Wide Web at WBOK1230.com.
Good Friday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. 3 weeks later, 8 inmates have been captured, but 2 of them, Antoine Massey and Derek Groves, are still on the run. Massey has since been seen on social media posting a viral video in a home that has since been raided. Now, when it comes to Groves, details have been limited. Anyone with any information on Groves or Massey's whereabouts is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 504-822-1111. Authorities are offering a $50,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. A new report reveals that the city system may have some issues when it comes to emergency spending for repairs at the parish jail. This comes as Sheriff Susan Hudson requested the city to fund emergency repairs to the jail. The report from the Inspector General alleges city departments are handing out emergency contracts with no clear rules and little accountability. The report states the city's own system for managing emergencies needs repairs as well. And we have an update this morning on the blocked interstate ramp from Carrollton to I-10 West. Officials say it will reopen on Monday. Crews are set to remove the garbage truck that's been stuck there for weeks. The ramp was originally announced to reopen today, but the towing company requested some additional equipment to get the job done. Now, while this is a step in the right direction, the on-ramp from I-10 West to Airline will remain closed until further notice. DOTD says full restoration will take at least 3 months. No word yet on when it'll be back open to motorists. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. Have a great day.
Welcome to Chemical of the Month by the community scientists at Rise St. James. This month, we spotlight phthalates, chemicals added to plastics, especially PVC, to make them more flexible and durable. But there's more. Research shows phthalates may disrupt hormones, affect reproductive health, and contribute to environmental pollution impacting our communities. Join us as we explore how these additives shape our everyday lives and the world around us. For more details, visit Rise risestjames.org. Empower your knowledge with Rise.
Hey, New Orleans, look for important changes to your natural gas service. This summer, Delta Utilities takes over for Entergy Gas with a Louisiana-born, Louisiana-based approach to safe, clean, reliable natural gas. No interruptions or rate changes due to the transition, just dependable service and modernized technology to keep you running smoothly. Get to know us at deltautilities.com and stay tuned for more later this summer. Delta Utilities, focused on natural gas, committed to New Orleans.
The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation is the nonprofit organization that owns the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival presented by Shell. With the funds generated from Jazz Fest, the foundation invests in Louisiana communities through economic development, cultural enrichment, and free educational programs. To learn more about the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation, please visit us at www.jazzandheritage.org.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK 1230 AM, what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning.
See Myra Dupree on the other side of the glass.
Hey.
Of course, Brother Nyron's over there making it do what it do right here on this Free Your Mind Friday. Get your brass up and make it happen, y'all. It's good to have you here with us this morning.
Yes. It is Free Your Mind Friday. And if you got something on your mind, you want to get it off your chest, give us a call, 504-582-9422. And while we have you, I ain't going to hold you long, but you can also catch the Front Porch on all podcast platforms, Podbeam, Apple Podcasts, also on Spotify and any other places you catch a podcast. You can catch the Front Porch and all of the other shows that are showcased here on WBOK 1230 AM.
How you love that?
How you like it?
We make it easy for you to get with us, man. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, you can take us with you. How you love that?
I love
Ain't
it.
Technology is something.
It's beautiful.
It is, man.
Shout out to Chef Bunny. We had some yakami yesterday on the exit.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Shouts
Chef
out
Bunny.
to Chef Bunny. 3 thumbs up.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Appreciate
it was very good. A wonderful treat on the
On a-
Friday.
On a Friday Eve.
On a Friday Eve, on a Thursday.
Yes.
And had a cup, just enough.
Just enough.
Just
on
enough.
On a decent temperature day. It was dope. So thank you.
It hit the spot.
Definitely.
Honestly, I let her know leaving. I was chef's kissing all my way out the door. And it
For
was
sure.
just because I don't eat breakfast. Just some tea. and
It's
stuff.
Friday though.
Yeah, it is Friday.
And
we.
you've not.
I'm not because we got them kids coming today.
We do.
So
but we
got
have
an hour
time.
in
Yes.
between there. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll come back. All right. then we get
I know
some
y'all be wanting to know what we talking about. We'll tell you about it later.
There you go. There you go. Because we've got so many of y'all out there who responded positively to the idea of breakfast dinner.
Yes.
You remember?
We had breakfast dinner last night.
Did you? That's
Yes,
what you did?
we
There
did.
you
We
go.
had breakfast dinner last
See?
night. And I want to tell Mark grits at night. No, absolutely not.
Yes.
No,
Grits at night.
grits you have to be vertical so grits can continue on the way down. Because
Grits at night.
going down, we are not babies. We don't need pablum.
Early in the morning. It's about 2-3 in the morning. Late at
I mean,
night,
if
8,
you've
9
been-
o'clock. Oh no, I'm talking about
You
even
know.
at regular dinner time. That's
Not
what
if you about
did.
to lay down. Though.
Oh, you ain't about like,
Not-
if
not-
you gonna eat and just go straight and
Yeah.
lay down. But
No.
if you gonna eat and get you a nice plate of grits and eggs and sausage, bacon, some toast, biscuit, and orange juice, probably tea because it's late to drink coffee. But coffee tastes
No,
so good with your
coffee, depending on your
it's not gonna put me to sleep.
diagnoses.
Yeah, it's not. It'll help me
Depending
sleep.
upon your alphabets, coffee may not have an issue, an
it'll help
issue.
me sleep.
Because this one drinks coffee late at night.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're not going to go to sleep, and she does. And I
Mom
do.
said, Kimber, I love grits
I
at
bet,
night.
listen.
You and me both now.
Not with a waffle. You don't need grits and a waffle. And no,
Well,
not
I've
to go to
actually
sleep.
had
One or the
liver
other.
and grits
Ooh.
with egg, and I had a waffle. I did have a waffle.
Liver
It was a
and
frozen.
grits.
Liver and grits, baby.
Yeah,
Oh, I
liver
cooked
and
that.
onions.
Liver and onions. Good
Mhm.
onion gravy. Baby, listen.
Yeah.
Chop them grits. Oh, missed.
Yeah.
And I had the waffle with it because when I eat like that, I just be wanting something sweet. The waffle was almost like dessert.
Okay.
The waffle was almost like
I can
dessert.
see that.
Yeah.
I
But
can see that.
oh yeah.
We have syrup in our house, but we don't use Kamara went and got additional syrup for them. I was fine with the cane syrup for me, but
That cane syrup is nasty.
it is delicious.
It is
The
nasty.
cane syrup is delicious, but we use maple
such a
syrup and cane syrup
processed
to cook.
child.
No, y'all don't understand.
We do.
Y'all don't understand. I grew up.
Beans.
But on that,
What kind of
on the
canes? You got
chicken,
bear
but on
rabbit?
that chicken,
Okay, the syrup is cooked though. It's cooked.
it's still syrup.
Still cane syrup.
We still need to get more stuff for that. I want to make it again.
You want to make the sweet and salty chicken?
Yes.
Yeah, sweet and salty chicken.
What kind of cane syrup you got?
I don't know. It's in a glass bottle. It's not Steens. It's not Bear Rabbit.
Bear Rabbit.
No.
Okay.
But it is
I love cane syrup.
that
biscuit?
sweet and salty chicken.
Sweet and salty chicken.
Oh my.
Who makes
It is
that?
really good.
We do.
Oh, you got that's the recipe.
Yeah,
that
we
you guys
do.
cook that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, on.
Chicken thighs with sea salt. What is apple cider vinegar?
Apple cider vinegar, syrup, soy sauce.
Kind of
and
syrup. I'm sorry, what?
The
No, that one is the maple syrup.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
maple syrup. And then you put black pepper in it, and then you mix it all together. And once the chicken is like finished cooking,
Mm-hmm.
then you pour the mixture into it and let it cook.
And let it cook down.
Yeah. And when I say you,
It is good. It's really
yeah, that's good.
Now, was that original recipe? You guys came up with that?
That was one of the COVID found
Yeah.
recipes.
Oh, you guys just searching around,
Yeah.
found the recipe,
COVID.
experimenting. Yeah.
And then
oh, that's how you do.
the honey garlic chicken thighs are also delicious. But I don't like honey. Like cooked, like honey with that's cooked on food, yes. But like people who like to top their stuff with honey, I don't want any of that.
Top what?
Like use
biscuits?
honey on their biscuits, and I don't like honey like that.
Oh, right on.
I eat syrup with my biscuits. Now that's
if
good.
all you got is honey, I'll eat it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
if all you got is, if you don't have syrup, because I've been in places people don't have syrup, but they got honey.
Mhm.
And I said, okay, yeah, give me the honey, man. That'll
Yeah.
work. As long as you got a nice, fresh, fluffy biscuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we be all right.
Homemade biscuits. Yeah.
That's the move
that's
right
good
there.
stuff.
That's the move.
Popeyes used to have a good biscuit before these hockey pucks that they have right now.
Lard.
That's what used to make them
Lard.
fluffy.
They
were
pull the lard
so
out.
buttery and
If you
mwah.
want to make you some biscuits, get you a little bit of lard. I know. It's right to your doctor.
Yeah,
whoever they call you. But yes.
probably wouldn't use
Now, what-
lard, but
Not a lot, but for flavor,
Mhm.
and especially that shortening that they used to, that's my grandma. She
Crisco.
took that Crisco. But see, if you take that lard, and put it back, because biscuit dough is easy to make. It with 3 or 4 ingredients,
Mhm.
and you put it together right there, roll them out, punch them bad boys out. Then you
Mhm.
see that fluffiness that you talk about, and that flavor. Yeah, it makes a difference.
yeah, it does.
504-582-9422 is the number right here. What's happening, Elwin?
Oh.
What?
Wait, what is
Hey,
happening?
man, what's up? What's up?
Whoa, man.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That sounds like something different there, boy.
Was that an animal? Do you have a dog?
Was that a drain?
No.
Was that a
No.
drain? That what it
Did you
sound like
flush?
to me.
I don't.
I'm fine.
Oh.
I'm good.
There was a lot just happened just now. I don't know.
Sound like it was
Look.
drunk. That's old
There
school.
might have been-
But what you
there might have
doing
been
up there
something
this
in the
morning,
phone.
man?
There might have been something in the phone. I don't know.
Oh, all
Oh,
right.
okay.
All right.
If that's where we going.
It's Friday, baby. How you
Okay.
doing?
Anything happened on Friday?
You think so?
Mm.
Yeah.
What happened to
Strange
you
things.
Friday?
Strange things happen on Fridays.
Yeah.
What kind of strange? I'm
You know, like
curious.
that
I'm
noise was
invested
in the
now.
phone.
And he likes it. It's strange.
Just the way it
Good
is.
morning, radio crew. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Braylon.
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Elwin.
Good morning. Good morning. Was
But
that the end? What just happened?
no. That's not the end of it. I had to. I'll tell you the report yesterday. They took me down. They had me in the doctor's office,
Mm-hmm.
and I got to go for a pre-op on the 15th,
Okay.
Okay.
and I think on the 14th I got to go for. They gave me a day when the doctor was off
All right.
in the infectious disease area.
Okay.
So he was off, so he didn't come up there. So we sitting up there waiting for him to come up there, and we find out they gave us the days he was off. So now they had to reset the date. I forgot the date when I got to go up there, but I got to go pre-op, and I got to go to the surgeon. They're gonna put a rod in the knee, and they're gonna go in there and put the knee replacement in to keep the knee. My knee's gonna be straight. I'm not gonna be able to bend it
For how long?
forever.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll be able to walk straight. The only thing is I can't. I won't be able to bend it.
Won't be able to bend the knee.
Won't be able to bend the knee. No.
Okay. All right. All right.
So I can live with that as long as I'm walking.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Amen.
And that you're with us
All right.
to tell us all about it.
That's right. So you are looking, did they move that up? It sounds like they moved.
They want to move it. They want to move it up to the 30th
Okay.
of July.
Okay. So you get your your birthday is in July, but you'll be able to have
July
your
the
birthday
3rd.
before, right?
July the 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be able to celebrate
Good.
my birthday.
Very good.
So that's the bottom line to that.
That's good news, man. That's good news.
They're thinking about doing the water pool thing, the whirlpool thing. But then what my sister just told me, they're gonna put that rod in there, and that rod that knee has to heal first,
Mm-hmm.
and then they put that orthopedic, they had to put that knee replacement in. I got a ways to go here.
It's all right. Keep walking, man.
To heal.
Yeah,
to heal.
that's all
So
right.
After I do all that, then they're gonna send me to rehab. So, and rehab is gonna be at the same hospital, Oxnard. So I decided to go with Oxnard. Since they're doing everything, since they're doing the surgery, I'm gonna go with them.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, and after that, hopefully I'll be able to walk out of there.
Hey, I think it's gonna happen just like that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Sound like a plan, man. That sound like
And then
a
I
plan.
can be able to walk over there by you, Braylon.
Yeah, I know.
We'll be here.
I ain't going nowhere. I'll see you when you're coming. That's for sure.
Well, I'm a drive. Then
That's what that's how I'm gonna know that. Oh man, you heard that?
Get out
that's
the way.
Elwin.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I'll
right.
pick you up in the car.
Oh, I know.
Hilarious.
I know. You might, because now we got Waymo down here. They got the driverless card. You ain't even got to have no driver, bro. You just call, they come to your house, tell them where you're going, and the car take you there like a robot.
Well, I'm scared of them things, bro.
Have you been in one yet?
No, I never been in one, but I'm scared of them.
Don't fear what you don't know. Don't be like them other people.
Yeah. You scared? Go to church, man. What's up with that?
We don't fear what we don't know.
Okay, we don't fear what we don't know, but we need to fear what we do know.
But you don't know that.
You know they ain't got no drive, huh?
I know they ain't got no driver.
Funny. Funny.
Yes, indeed. You got to give it a shot, bro. You got to give it a shot. Once you up and running, I'm going to get one of them driverless cars, come pick you up, man. We're going to go take a ride somewhere. In the driverless car.
In the driverless car.
In the driverless car. Yes, sir.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Oh, you'll go if I come get you, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
All right.
You
All
know,
right.
I didn't
Well,
know,
that's a bet.
I think I told you this.
What?
I think I told you this. Levi Stubbs was kin to Jackie Wilson, and he saw, and just like Rick James and Melvin Franklin was kin to each other.
You talking about Levi Stubbs from the Four Tops?
Yeah, he's kin to Jackie Wilson.
All right.
He's his cousin.
Okay.
And you know, like
it's a hell of a switch you
when
just
did
pulled
you
off right there,
right? When did you discover this? And I don't know when we
Just now.
transitioned into this
I'm
conversation.
listening to their autobiographies and stuff. You know,
Right.
listen to not the autobiography, but
the biography.
Clarence Davis. Clyde Davis worked at.
What about
Right.
Clive Davis?
Clyde Davis worked for this record company.
Arista?
Arista, yeah.
Yeah.
He was telling me, you know, he was saying about Jackie Wilson was kin to Levi Stubbs.
Okay.
That was his cousin.
Okay.
Now, Rick James, he's the uncle of Melvin Franklin.
Well, ain't
We
Melvin
used to do
Franklin
the
older than Rick James? Melvin Franklin got to be Rick James' uncle, huh?
Well, it could be the other way around.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it could
Melvin
be
was
the
with
other
the
way
Temptations. Rick James was a young boy.
Yeah, Rick James was a young boy then. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So they kin to each other, and both of them gone.
Oh, yeah.
All three of them gone. All four of them gone.
Yes, sir.
All
All
right.
four of them gone. Right. So you think LSU gonna win the game this weekend?
Who's watching LSU?
I don't know.
Okay,
Carl.
okay, Elwin.
What
Okay,
kind of-
Elwin.
What kind of sports we
Elwin.
talking about?
Elwin.
Yes.
Okay. We've gone from your visit with the doctor.
Yeah.
Then we went to the musical history and then tracking the lineage and genealogy of members of the music community, and now to LSU. These are hard turns.
I do that.
These are hard turns. Okay. I just want to make
do
sure
that.
that I didn't miss out on anything.
No, I do that.
Okay. All right.
What do you think, Braylon? You think LSU gonna win the series?
What sport are we talking about?
Baseball.
Yeah, they're going to win. Or they might not.
Oh boy.
I'm not
Now,
a real baseball fan.
I never asked you this.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go to football now.
Okay.
Do you think what kind of season you think the Saints gonna have?
It's hard to say. Yeah,
A season.
It's hard. I know they're gonna show up, but it's hard to say, man. You got a whole bunch of new stuff happening, Brian. You got to see how all that stuff gels together. I mean, everything looks good on paper. I like to say, like what Mike Tyson said when they asked him about somebody had a plan. He said, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Yikes.
You understand? Which is true.
Yikes.
So I don't know. Everything looks good on paper, or a lot of stuff looks good on paper, but none of that counts until you get out there. None of what they talking about, this, that, another, who shot Joan, who this guy is, who that guy is. It's not until they get on the field and you could see what's happening until you're gonna know. So.
Well, my nephew was telling me, "Oh man, the Saints gonna do good." I said, "Man, look, until they get out there on the field and start playing, you don't know what kind of record they're gonna have. You don't know what they're gonna do this year." And Taysom Hill, they're talking about Taysom Hill might come back from his injury, and the injury he had, and some people saying he might not come back. So it's on. It's up in the air right now what Taysom Hill is going to do. I know these two quarterbacks, they both of them rookies. However you look at it, they're rookies. Okay? And I know this much. One is going to outdo the other one for the job. Now, which one's going to outdo the other one, we don't know. And who's going to get the job? The coach knows who's going to get the job, but we don't know.
No. Thank you for that, brother. That's very insightful. We appreciate it.
That was something.
And you have a good weekend, Kim.
You too,
and have a good
Elwin.
weekend, Braylon.
I'm gonna do the best
And
I
stay-
can, bro. You
And
stay out of trouble, huh?
Braylon.
What you saying?
Stay out of trouble.
I ain't gonna make that promise, bro. You know what I'm
But
saying?
find something to get in.
Either stay out of trouble or find some trouble to get in.
Yeah.
All right, then. That's good advice, Elwin. Thank you very much, my friend. Enjoy the weekend, all right?
You too.
All right, bro. Later.
Later.
Yes, indeed, man. Now, you have got to be pretty agile. Keep up with that.
That was a lot of hard turns. It was walk 20 paces, turn 360, and rotate a little bit, a quarter to the left, and then continue on. That's how that conversation went. It was all right. Walk 20 more paces, make a quick spin, and then alter a little bit, because it was like, how do we get there? These were some really hard, sharp turns in
Remember
conversation.
how we used to talk to Papa and it would go one way and then go another?
Yeah.
And then take a left turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was the meander of the talking.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was like I kept getting confused because like I caught on when he was talking about his recovery, and I was like, okay. And then we started talking about music. Like,
Yeah, no, that is
You get better.
you just roll with it. That was all of my life.
You
all
get better.
of my life. The conversation would start off in one place and end up in another. That's probably why it's so easy here. But those were some sharp terms. There were no transitions. It was like, where's the connectivity here? Nothing? Oh, okay.
They were positively Elwin-esque.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what they were.
But thank you so much for calling in and freeing your mind, Elvin.
On every
Aloysius.
topic that you thought you could have freed your mind on.
Everything. The only thing he missed was NBA Finals.
And somebody said whether or not they're going to have enough black cheerleaders on the Saints team.
My God.
Well, you can call back if you think about that, Elwin. Please do. It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK 1230 AM. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Don't go nowhere, y'all. We got to take this break, and we're going to see you on the other side of it.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Another hot day expected, partly cloudy with highs in the low 90s, but feeling like 100-plus degrees. We also have another round of pop-up showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. We'll call it hit or miss. Lows tonight in the 70s with partly cloudy skies. Scattered showers for the afternoon this weekend, but feeling like 105 and above. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Missed a show? Want to hear that guest everyone's talking about? WBOK is now streaming on all your favorite podcast apps. Just search WBOK Media, hit download, share with a friend, and don't forget to rate your favorite shows 5 stars. Because when our voices are heard, our impact grows.
Tune in to The Monitor's Mic, where we talk about oversight, policing, and you. Hosted by the Office of Independent Police Monitor. We're here to shine a light on policing issues that matter, from real-time policing updates to in-depth interviews. Every Friday at noon on WBOK.
Fresh produce, local flavor, and a healthy you. New Orleans East Hospital is hosting a farmers market the last Wednesday of every month from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Join us in the parking lot across from the main entrance. Support local farmers and your wellness. We'll see you there. Welcome to Liberty Bank and Trust, where your financial journey transforms communities. Since 1972, our customized banking solutions power your dreams and fuel your community growth. Every dollar you invest with us circles back to empower more people, ensuring opportunities for generations. Join us at Liberty Bank. Together, we empower possibility. Visit libertybank.net to start banking with purpose. Liberty Bank. There's freedom here.
Moving right along. Showtime!
Welcome back, y'all. Front Porch, WBOK 1230 AM. What New Orleans is talking about
all day long.
I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
Myra Dupree is on the other side of the glass.
Hey.
And, of course, Brother Nyron is overseeing and making sure what's happening. It's good to have y'all here with us. Free Mind Friday.
It is
just
that.
the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice little cut right there. Had my head bobbing, making it happen. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. 504-582-9422 is the number right here. Hey, good morning, Pop Jones. What's happening?
Hey, how you doing, Uncle Graylin? And
doing very well,
Dupree?
sir.
Good morning.
And yourself?
I'm doing fine. I don't want to be picking no favorite hosts because all of y'all are my favorites.
I'm your favorite, Pop. We know that. Pop, I'm
But
your
look,
favorite. We know that. Don't worry about it, though. The rest of them know, too.
Y'all can deal with some hard callers. I hope I ain't too bad, huh?
Oh, never.
No, indeed, man.
Never.
I call it. It's a beautiful thing, man.
I said, boy, y'all are strong, man. You, Graylin. You and Graylin. I said, wow. I said, what?
We gotta be, man.
Got you tickled this
I had
morning.
to shake my head. I said, Lord Jesus.
Got you tickled this morning.
Oh, I tell you, boy, yes. Y'all really be tested.
What you mean?
Well,
what you mean?
It's all in the day's work, Pop. It's all in the
Yes,
day's
what it
work.
is. Okay, all right.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Say
I
more
don't
about
know.
that. I don't understand what
I
you're
don't
saying,
know
Pop.
what-
Explain. Talk to me like I'm 5.
I don't know. I'll be listening. I don't even know myself sometimes. I get confused. I don't take that much.
Yikes.
What you say,
Would
Pop?
it confuse me because I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer.
It don't
But
take
I
that
get a
much to
little
confuse you.
confused myself.
That's funny.
All righty.
But I hope I don't confuse you.
No, sir, boss.
No.
We're rarely confused.
Yeah, y'all play all that good music and everything, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, look, well,
Yes, sir.
what is going on with the president and with his rich partner? What's his name?
Elon Musk?
Yeah, what's going on with them?
Nothing.
Is that real?
I don't think it's real, Pop. I don't think nothing real about it. Now, when I start seeing contracts being cut, when I start seeing Starlink get knocked out of
Decommissioned.
NASA, when I start hearing about that, then I'll see there's
So when
some
you see
relevance.
the money,
When the money, Pop, I don't
He's
care about what
taken
they
away.
say. No, man. You want me to
because
believe this?
he's still making all that money.
He's still making money, and all this is bread and circuses. This is prestidigitation to try to get your mind off what's going on. Nowhere in the world. No way.
So this is kind of fake then.
Not kind of.
It seems that it is.
I want to see. Now, I will believe it if there are contracts that are cut. If you get not, then I'll believe it.
Y'all. See, that's why I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. But I was kind of thinking along the same lines that it was something funny about this.
Yeah, ain't nothing fun about it. They being slick. They trying to be slick. They
Yeah.
gonna keep your mind off it. That bill is falling like a lead balloon. The Senate is running away from it. You're talking about cutting Medicare.
Go ahead on.
And
Grayling.
it's
and the amount of people that are slated to lose their Medicaid and Medicare.
And they didn't look like me. The majority of them people don't look like me because the majority of people who were getting it don't look like me. So no, it's
going too far.
No, we ain't. They went too far. That's what happened to them, Pop. They thought they had a mandate. They thought they had a mandate, but they didn't count that 1/3 of the voting populace that never even showed up to the poll. And now them people like, oh no.
We don't like it.
We don't like what's happening. We don't like what's happening. So no, Pop, I don't believe that him and Ellen broke up.
So they think they're fooling the people.
They are fooling a lot of people.
They're fooling a lot of people.
They're fooling a lot of people.
Oh, buddy.
You know? You can fool some of the people some of the time.
Some of the time, yeah.
All of the people.
Fool all the people some of the time.
Come on now. But you can't fool
You
all the
can't
people
fool
all
everybody
the time.
all the time.
That's right. You know, Pop.
Oh, buddy.
You know. And like I said, anytime they showing me, I'm questioning it. The minute it came up, they done broke up. No, they haven't. Something going on. Something funky. Something for it's a dead cat stinking on the line.
Boy, I know y'all open my eyes.
I'm curious though to see. I'm curious to see how far it's gonna get before people catch up to what's actually
they're
happening.
cutting all the health the program.
Oh yeah. Recommending don't get vaccinated, do this. I'm telling you, people don't realize if you are poor and don't have access, you are on the block.
There are a lot of rural healthcare facilities that are getting ready to close.
That's right.
Which is going to impact way more people that look like them.
It's the red
than
states.
look like me. And then
that make a difference.
After that, right now, the guy who said that people don't need he said he don't need the measles or the mumps. The mumps.
The guy with the alien worm that's growing in his head that killed.
He said you don't need the vaccination, but he went on. I want to say was it MSNBC or CNN, one of the two, and he said I never said that, and it was like, wait a minute, no, let me.
Here's the tape.
Here's the tape. You said this.
This was what you said.
This is what you said. So
that
now that
me.
No, it was you.
That was the alien
now,
worm talk.
Yeah, crazy.
Crazy. But y'all remember when in the first term of this president, when he was so anti-vax, and then toward the end part of COVID, you find out he
had been vaccinated.
Y'all forgot? Many people ain't trying to die; they trying to make you die. That's what they want, to call the masses of poor people. The masses of poor people are not black and brown. Not that the government takes care of. That's just numbers. That's just real numbers. That's just what's been happening. It's not.
Well, wait. If I'm hearing y'all correctly, all these crazes that they done put in over these positions, maybe just maybe. Now I don't know whether this is entirely true. Maybe some people might realize that there's something wrong with some of these crazes. Non-knowledgeable people that don't know jack from the hole in the ground that's in these positions.
Yes, sir.
Don't have no business in the world being in these positions. It's no help to nobody.
It's not.
Maybe they might be able to see it, huh?
By the time they realize it, it's gonna be gone too far, and and in most cases, most people don't. They don't like to admit that they're wrong, so they're just gonna double down on it, just like the rest of the people. Remember all of those people who were saying don't get vaccinated, you can stay outside, and all those other things. Where are they now? A lot of them are dead.
It happened. People got really, really sick.
They're dead.
When you listen to that doc and them come up there, we heard firsthand from doctors who were talking to people whose some of them's last words were, I wish I had listened. I wish I had gotten back. Listen, you are free. You got free will, and you live in America. You can do what you want. You can listen to a man who said he killed a deer in Central Park and got an alien worm in his head and don't believe in fluoride and swims in polluted streams. Or you can listen to people who've got medical backgrounds who might just have the public health's interest
at heart. And then the craziest thing about it, now he's saying nobody should be taking medical advice from him. I mean, but that's your job, right?
No, but he's right.
That's
Nobody
your
should
job.
be taking medical advice from him.
But that is your job.
But he is so right. That's probably the most honest thing he has ever uttered. You are absolutely right.
And the only reason he's saying that now is because it has come back that the things that he has said are not only incorrect, they are so far wrong that they don't want anybody. I don't want to be sued, so nobody should be taking any. Herman Cain is one of the dead ones, definitely.
Pop
but
Jones,
it's many
we gotta
more.
Take this break though, baby. Thank you for calling. Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all for taking my call.
All
Y'all
right,
have
Pop.
a blessed weekend.
Yes,
You
sir.
too.
You do too. Enjoy the weekend.
yourself. Thank
It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK 1230 AM. What New Orleans is talking about
all day long.
Stick and stay. Y'all don't go nowhere. It's Free Your Mind Friday. Get your grass up. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
This news report is brought to you by New Schools for New Orleans.
New Schools for New Orleans is committed to keeping and finding great teachers for our students in Orleans Parish. If you or someone you know is interested in becoming a teacher for the 25-26 school year, let us help you. We've created the New Orleans Teacher Job Board, which is the official job platform of public schools in New Orleans. You can apply to any school in the city. Simply post your resume and provide information about yourself. Visit our website to learn more and apply. www.neworleansteacherjobboard.org.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. An HBCU Hampton University staffer is under investigation after a student posted a video accusing them of demanding sex for grades. Several students spoke anonymously to Wavy News 10, fearing backlash.
I did not want this to tarnish the reputation of the university. I felt like the entire situation was unfortunate.
The university says it's investigating and offering mental health support. Black Newark, New Jersey Mayor Ras Baraka is suing after what he calls his egregious arrest last month outside of an ICE facility. He accuses U.S. Attorney Alina Habba of false arrest, defamation, and acting as a political operative. And Black Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass will not have to testify in a homelessness lawsuit after subpoenas were pulled. The LA Alliance for Human Rights sued the city for allegedly failing to meet a deal requiring nearly 13,000 beds by 2027. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
That is Imari Dupree on the other side of the glass, being ably assisted by our new intern, Tyron.
Hey.
Good morning and welcome to the Front Porch. It's a pleasure to have you here, sir.
You always say good morning.
He's smiling.
I know.
He's smiling.
Now
and
that's,
of course, he's being overseen by Brother Nyron on the other side. I told you, we always try to make sure that the youth is represented here on the Front Porch.
they're
Gives us
full
energy.
force, boy. This
Absolutely.
summer, they are in this thing.
Yeah, they are.
I love it.
They are. Thank y'all for sticking with us as we roll into this second hour of today's episode of the Front Porch, continuing our broadcast from the idyllic campus of Xavier University from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway. www.wbok1230.com is the address if you want to stop on by, or you can give us a call. Hit us up on the talk line, 504-582-9422. And speaking of addresses, Kim, we done had a little company stop by.
Yes,
the Front
we do.
Porch.
Yes, we do.
Absolutely. And we want to right now welcome to the Front Porch the digital marketing manager at Urban South Brewery, Kristen Marshall. Kristen, good morning and welcome to the Front Porch.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure.
Welcome.
Good to have you here. Absolutely. What's going on at Urban South Brewery? Well, you know what? We're going to get to that in a minute.
Yeah. Well, first of all,
that.
before we get to that,
that's right.
We have our listening audience, and of course, before you give a spiel or information about what's going on at Urban South Brewery, who are you? Where are you people from? What you know good?
Yes, indeed.
Urban South is a brewery on Chapatulas. We've been around for almost 10 years now. We just celebrated our 9th anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thanks. We host community events all the time. We're always coming up with new beverages, new beer, new different kinds of drinks. We're available all throughout the South, but more importantly, we're just a space that everybody can come together, celebrate something, have a good time, try something new, meet new people. Most, if not all of our events are free to attend. The brewery is such an open, welcoming space with a brand new AC unit.
Okay.
We are cold for the summer.
That means that people will be more encouraged to go because, man, it's nothing like a summer here.
Yeah,
in
we
the
haven't
South,
even
but
felt the
in
worst
New
of
Orleans.
it yet.
Yes, I tell people all the time, summer's not here yet.
It's not here
It's
yet.
coming.
It is not. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. So, thank
about
you
me.
about yes. We get urban, the brewery. We'll get more into that because you have a pretty cool event that's coming up. But tell us a little bit about yourself.
About me, my name is Kristen. I've been working at Urban South for about 5 years now. Been living in New Orleans for almost 10. I'm from Baton Rouge, right up the road.
Right.
But, I moved here. I moved here with my husband, and we love it. We try to go to as many events as possible around the city. That's all about me. I've got cats and a dog.
What are their names?
Shout out to Francis and Ripley and Sarah.
Francis
Ripley
Sarah's
and
the dog.
Sarah.
Sarah's the dog.
I knew that. Francis and Ripley are cat names.
Yeah.
You know what your dog name Ripley might be.
Thank you for asking about me. I'm always ready to talk about the brewery.
We'll get to that. You said, we sitting on the front porch.
Absolutely.
We just kicking it. We want folks to know and to see this lovely personality because they picked you to do this job for a reason. It comes through all the way through the radio.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, you guys, I'm going to get to something that's important to me. Tell me about Slowpoke.
Slowpoke.
Yeah,
Okay.
Slowpoke.
Yeah, usually I'm so prepared to talk about the beer. This is a THC beverage.
Yes, it is.
It's styled after a Paloma.
Okay.
The Paloma.
Which is one of his go-to drinks.
Amazing.
Yes.
It's got fresh
Grapefruit.
juice,
Okay.
lime juice. The THC is 5 milligrams, legal limit,
Yeah, right. I get it.
and it's available now.
Right on.
Yeah.
And this will be an Urban South offering everywhere Urban South is available or strictly at the brewery?
It's only available at the brewery right now.
Okay. Well, no, that's cool. You know where to go.
Yeah.
That's the plug, right?
Yeah.
So,
Now, go ahead.
with that particular offering, do you have other infused drinks or beers that are available as well? Because with what you have coming up, the Rhinestone Rodeo, will those be one of the things that are going to be on tap or available for people who will be participating and attending?
Yeah, all of our THC beverages are available. We have some that are 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 everything, almost like a sparkling water.
Mm-hmm.
With THC.
Yeah, exactly. We have some that are fruit forward with watermelon and peaches and cream, which is a fan favorite, more like a soda. So, there's fresh or real fruit juice. We have a root beer that we did in collaboration with Chicken's Kitchen.
Okay.
You did a root beer, THC enhanced root beer?
You got to be careful because it tastes really good. And you're like, ooh, yummy, a soda. And then you're like, oop, I drank the whole thing. Uh-oh. But it's really delicious. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of all of our THC projects.
Excellent. Now, tell us a little bit about what's going on with the Rhinestone Rodeo. You mentioned earlier about Urban South and doing community work. What's happening with the Rhinestone Rodeo?
Sure, yeah. This event is tomorrow, Saturday, June 7th, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
It's free to attend, more adult-centric. There's going to be a mechanical bull. There's going to be drag bingo with Katrina Waters.
Okay.
All right.
There's going to be a pop-up vendor market, and proceeds from the day are going to go toward PFLAG, the New Orleans chapter.
Okay.
They're focused on families of LGBTQIA youth, its parents of, and they're also going to be popped up with a little table with information and goodies, and proceeds from the day and proceeds from drag bingo as well will go to benefit them.
And, of course, there's going to be food.
Yes, of course. We have a food truck on site 7 days a week, and our chef Trevor is going to be cooking up. We have some pork rinds. We have churros. We have walking tacos. It's a Zapp's bag with, the chili and the cheese and all that stuff. And our usual offerings too, like smash burgers, the chicken sandwich. We have a really good Creole tomato sandwich right now, since Creole tomatoes are in season.
They're in season, absolutely.
Yeah.
Tell me how it's put together, because I know I do Creole tomatoes with white bread and mayonnaise, a little salt and pepper. And
that's it.
That's done it. That's described.
Toasted white bread. We have blue plate mayonnaise, Creole tomatoes, and Sloppy Mama seasoning.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's good.
That sounds like something to enjoy.
With
for
an
sure.
ice cold Paradise Park. There's really nothing better. I probably eat one every day. Okay, well, yes. Yes.
Now with this event taking place tomorrow, there are also 2 exclusive beers that'll be coming available or being released on tomorrow as well.
Yeah, we have one THC slowpoke and then one beer. It's called Rowdy Mango.
Okay.
And it's a spicy mango wheat. So it's like a really fruited, kind of wheat ale with a kick of habanero pepper.
Wow.
If you like a spicy margarita,
like
yeah, exactly.
Like
if you're into like a spicy cocktail kind of drink, this beer is definitely for you.
Okay.
Okay.
A habanero kick. That sounds fun.
What is the what's how much alcohol in there? That's because I was trying to say it the fancy way, but
it's just beer.
It's just beer, but some of them are stronger than. Okay.
So
it's a beer that we
not
brewed,
increased. It's not an increased proof of alcohol.
No, we don't mix alcohol with the beer. We brewed it in house. Our head of brewing operations made the recipe. I saw it get brewed. It's a really cool. I love watching the whole brewing process happen. It's so interesting how they. Start with, it's going to sound so simplified coming from me, but all these ingredients. And then at the end of the day, you just have this super delicious, crafted so meticulously beer. And it's just, I take advantage of it all the time, but it really is very cool that it's comes from right there in house.
Yes.
And we all work together on names and recipes. And anytime somebody has an idea, the brewers are so yeah, let's try it. It's very fun. And that's kind of how we got up to Rowdy Mango. Let's just throw some peppers in it.
That's
how you get from Baton Rouge to brewing beer in New Orleans. Why? Because you got such a passion for it. When you start talking about it, your eyes light up. Was that always? Were you just drinking beer at 7 and just got, what happened?
I started drinking beer at the very legal age of 21.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
No, I've always wanted to work in craft beer. I've always thought it was, yes, it has become, this is literally my dream job. And Urban South is a wonderful place to work for. It could not get any better. But we moved to New Orleans originally because my husband works in film.
Okay.
And there's a really big film community here.
Yes.
Honestly, when the pandemic happened, I got a chance to revamp my, whole career.
Right. Everybody got to
I've always
pivot.
wanted to do this, and then I've been 5 years down the road. I'm here, and it's awesome. I love the whole process. I love the whole place, and I love getting to show it to people.
Okay. Now the Rhinestone Rodeo Party, was that a culmination of all of you guys sitting there? Did somebody come up and say, "This is what I want to do," and it happened like you said with the beer, and everybody say, "Hey, that's a great idea. Let's go along with it."
Well, normally we do a drag brunch, and this year we wanted to kind of mix it up. And normally it's ticketed, kind of like exclusive ticket, and this year we wanted to mix it up, open it back up to a free-to-attend event, make it more of an afternoon style, and when we had the idea for drag bingo, I've been very inspired lately by Beyonce and Chappell Roan and all their country influences. And I said, let's make a rodeo. We all just sort of collectively said, rodeo, mechanical bull, done. And so we rented a mechanical bull. We were like, let's put a cowgirl on the can. And we just really lean into the themes.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Why was this so important for Urban South to host an event like Rhinestone Rodeo that celebrates Pride Month?
Yeah, we like to consider ourselves a very community-oriented spot in the city. And it's so important to host these events, not only during Pride Month, but throughout the year, to just reestablish ourselves as a place that is community forward and inclusive of all of our fans and followers and everybody in our own backyard. Everybody needs to know that they're welcome here and they can come celebrate.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That sounds like a whole lot of fun. And when is it going to be happening again?
Tomorrow, Saturday, June 7th, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
And I see that if you can get two, if you want to take a chance, you want to test your mettle on the mechanical bull. 2 rides on the bull will cost you $10.
Yeah.
Right? 2 rides, and your ride, I would imagine, lasts as long as you can.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. As long as you can. You get 2 tries.
You get 2 tries at it. And the drag bingo, hosted by legendary drag queen Katrina Waters. Bingo card will cost you $5, but you can win that back if you win the bingo, right? What are the prizes? You guys
the prizes. We're giving away beer, merch, gift cards, and our lovely vendor market are putting together some beautiful gift baskets and prizes. So there's a whole lot of stuff you can win. We're partnering with Fringe & Co., which is a local LGBTQ-owned, women-owned business, kind of like the sparkle factory of the city. They're amazing. So I'm sure you'll be able to win some fabulous Fringe & Co. prizes. Okay. Those are highly coveted.
I can tell. Yes, indeed, man. This is going to be at the brewery, Urban South, which is located
at 1645 Chapatula Street, about a mile from the convention center.
Oh, yeah, coming uptown.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a pretty cool space to go to because you can see it, Is it kind of like a barn kind of?
It's like a warehouse.
Yeah.
You would never know from the outside that when you walk inside, it's just an explosion of color and disco. We have a whole camper in there. Like it's a really great spot with a new AC. I have to plug the AC.
You have to, because on the number 1, it's a huge expense, and number 2, it is so necessary.
For sure.
Is so necessary.
For anybody who has been through summers with us, we applaud you and we have rewarded you with some cool air.
It is hard to chill a big warehouse.
It is. Who would have thought?
Oh, listen, first job, Chapatula Street, not far from where Urban South is, to unload a boxcar. Shut up. Anyway, yeah. But no, they get stiflingly hot, and I'm so glad you guys have upgraded and got the AC to welcome all the people this weekend for the Urban South Rhinestone Rodeo Party. If folks want to find out more about Urban South, the products that you offer, the things that you do, events like this, how can they follow? You guys active on the socials? Is there a website?
Yes, we are. We are on every form of social media at Urban South Beer. You can find us. And our website is urbansouth.com.
urbansouth.com and Urban South Beer, anywhere there is a media to go along with your social.
I'm usually in the DMs. You're talking to me.
Oh, that's you. That's what you do on there.
Yes.
Digital marketing. That's all
Yeah,
inclusive.
ask me some questions.
Yes. So big takeaways. For starters, it is adult centric. 2, there will be some debuts of one new beer and then an additional. What are we calling this? A cocktail?
Seltzer.
Okay, a seltzer that's gonna preview. You have the ability to ride the mechanical bull, a bingo card as well to win prizes, and bring yourself. It's community forward and community friendly, and go have a good time.
You got the last word. What do you want to tell the people about this weekend, tomorrow?
It's going to be a sparkly, amazing, fun event, and we are so looking forward to seeing everyone.
Come see the Cowgirls, right?
That's right.
Hey, you gotta love it. Kristen Marshall, Digital Marketing Manager at Urban South Brewery, here to talk about the Rhinestone Rodeo happening tomorrow, June 7th from 2 to 6 over at Urban South
1645
Chapatulas tomorrow. Kristen, thank you so much for being here. Anytime you guys got something happening, this has been so much fun, so you're welcome to come on back and talk about it anytime, all right?
Thank you so much for having me.
You brought beer?
No.
All right. It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK 1230 AM, what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Stick and stay. Y'all don't go nowhere. I think Kristen might have something in the trunk. We're
Maybe.
going to see y'all on the other
Maybe.
side of the break. And wait.
I do have some THC in the car.
On Auto Trends with JeffCars.com, here's a snippet of some of what we cover. GPS pioneer Gladys West.
We worked long hours computing trajectory orbits and satellite orbits, trying to get the data and everything correct enough.
Auto analyst Mark Bland.
14 new vehicle deals that happen in this country out of every 100 that women don't have a fingerprint on.
To tune in, check out Auto Trends with JeffCars.com. Saturdays at 4 p.m. on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
Good Friday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. 3 weeks later, 8 inmates have been captured, but 2 of them, Antoine Massey and Derek Groves, are still on the run. Massey has since been seen on social media posting a viral video in a home that has since been raided. Now, when it comes to Groves, details have been limited. Anyone with any information on Groves or Massey's whereabouts is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 504-822-1111. Authorities are offering a $50,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. A new report reveals that the city system may have some issues when it comes to emergency spending for repairs at the parish jail. This comes as Sheriff Susan Hudson requested the city to fund emergency repairs to the jail. The report from the Inspector General alleges city departments are handing out emergency contracts with no clear rules and little accountability. The report states the city's own system for managing emergencies needs repairs as well. And we have an update this morning on the blocked interstate ramp from Carrollton to I-10 West. Officials say it will reopen on Monday. Crews are set to remove the garbage truck that's been stuck there for weeks. The ramp was originally announced to reopen today, but the towing company requested some additional equipment to get the job done. Now, while this is a step in the right direction, the on-ramp from I-10 West to Airline will remain closed until further notice. DOTD says full restoration will take at least 3 months. No word yet on when it'll be back open to motorists. I'm Daryl Forgis, and that's your headlines for WBOK. Have a great day.
The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation is the nonprofit organization that owns the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival presented by Shell. With the funds generated from Jazz Fest, the foundation invests in Louisiana companies through economic development, cultural enrichment, and free educational programs. To learn more about what the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation does, please visit www.jazzandheritage.org.
Saints of God, it's time for us to tell you the truth. It's time for you to start your 21-day challenge. Don't take another day. Do it right now. Call 504-701-4711. That's the whole water stove, Pastor David Impartan Sr., the host of Change Your Water, Change Your Mind. This is the water that's designed to change your body, the way you think, the way you act, and the way you look. Why don't you start your 21-day challenge today? For $35, you can start it right now. Call me so we can set up your appointment. 504-701-4711. That's 504-701-4711. Change your water, change your mind.
This is Andronica Morris, host of Put Housing First. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock, where we will discuss how housing affects every aspect of our lives and what's necessary, what's needed to guarantee housing for all. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock as we dig down deep onto the issues that affect all of us.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK 1230 AM. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
Samira Dupree on the other side. And, of course, for the tyrant throwing it over to us, being overseen by, of course,
Super
Nyron
producer
Sanders.
Nyron Sanders.
That's right.
That's
Making
there you
sure the young people get the guidance and mentorship that they need to
Mhm.
do the slide thingy. Yeah, you know how it
The
goes.
slide
The
thingy.
slide thingy.
Yeah, that's
right.
forever
that's
going to be funny.
very
It is.
important.
Yes.
That's very important to master the use of the slide thingy. That was a great interview right there.
There
with
was.
Kristen Marshall from the Urban South Brewery.
Mhm.
No, you can't order
don't
the
think they can
product
ship
on site.
that.
Yeah, you've got to
They can
go
probably
to
ship the beer.
brewery.
They
Yeah,
can
they
probably
may
ship
be able
the
to ship the
beer,
beer, but
not the THC product.
THC
You'd have
products.
to go there for
She
it.
said the only place they're available
Is at the
is
brewery.
at the brewery on Chapatula. So if you get a chance to go up there, homie, go up there and let me know what's going on with it. All right. If they got half kegs, then holla at your boy.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. Anyway. But we still got company on
Yes,
the front porch, Kimber.
It's a busy Friday.
It's a beautiful Friday, man.
Mhm.
And speaking of beauty, we are here joined on the front porch with Chriselle and Dr. Beverly Smith of the Louisiana State Barbers and Beauty Association, the LSBBA, to talk
Good
about the
morning.
78th convention Striving for Excellence in 2025. Ladies, good morning and welcome. Well, neighbor.
Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, neighbor?
Very well. Very well. Hey, Chriselle.
How you doing? Good
Very
morning.
well.
Good morning.
Welcome to the front porch.
Yes. Happy
Absolutely.
to be here.
It's good to have y'all here. But we're going to talk about the Striving for Excellence. But on the front porch, we like to get to know you for a minute. So take a moment and just tell the folks a little bit about yourself, and then we'll start to talk about the Striving for Excellence. Tell us the wonderful story that got us from that first day here and where you wound up here next to us on the front porch.
Okay. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. We are so excited because we have our 78th convention for LSBBA, which is Louisiana State Beauty and Barbers Association. It's coming here to New Orleans. It's been upstate in Shreveport, Alexandria, and all up there. So now it's here in the city of New Orleans. So we're excited.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And what a better place to have it.
That's right.
Yes.
And so it's this weekend, actually. It starts on the 7th through the 10th.
Okay.
We're going to have a coronation where we have a queen, our 78th queen, which is running for queen is Chriselle.
Okay. Okay. So we have.
Yes.
We have one of our.
Yes, I'm running for queen, and hopefully I'll be crowned. But I'm Chriselle. They call me Spice Divas, the marketing diva.
All right.
I'm a host of Red Lip Talk podcast on New Orleans Talk Network, as well as I have a salon called Spice Divas Beauty Bar for y'all that don't know me, and I'm excited about it. Louisiana State Beauticians and Barbers Association. I'm the trade show chairperson, meaning getting all the vendors, getting the trade show hype, and getting the promotion and the marketing of the event hype for everybody. So I'm excited about that. I want everybody to come out. And me going for queen, I mean, I'm still taking donations. So if somebody, because with the queen thing, you have to take out ads, you have to get donations,
I was just
you have
about
to get
ask
sponsors.
how does it work?
Yes.
And who elects you? How does the voting happen? You have to be a member of the association?
Yes. You have to be a member of the association, and your actual local have to nominate you to say you're going to run for.
So you representing the city?
I'm a part of the city, local number 1. I'm representing the first actual local in Louisiana State Beauticians and Barbers Association.
Okay.
When people hear beauty and barbering, they don't know it comes from like a ground root of people fighting for civil rights. For us to be able to have cosmetology license and barber's license back in 1947, they were only able to do pressing license. So now Louisiana State Beauticians and Barbers, they are an organization, and I was welcomed in there by Dr. Smith. And it now, it's going bigger and bigger. Back then, it was really huge because it was a civil rights movement for cosmetology. And we still fighting stuff today. Dr. Smith could talk about that. We had to just go to the state board. So when you see Louisiana State Beauticians and Barbers, you don't just think, because people see stylists and barbers and they just think we just about glam. But we're standing and fighting for something. I want people to know the core of it, of why they need to be a part of it, barbers and beauticians. And it's not, although we're going to have fun and get educated, but we want them to know the ground roots of it. You can talk about what we just fought and what we want, Dr. Smith.
Okay.
Yeah, please go right ahead. Please inform us. Let us know what's going on.
Oh yeah, well, we had a big fight. We really did on the. They are really trying to deregulate our licenses.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And from the state level?
From the state level. So we had to go to Baton Rouge and fight with the legislatures and the Senate. And so when it had gone through the legislature, the House, and then we went through the Senate, but the Senate stopped it. So they did not deregulate us, and they're trying to take our hours because, one thing about our industry, a lot of people do not know is that we touch people. So we have to make sure that we are sanitized. We have to make sure that we can keep all of our sanitation, sterilization up to par because we're touching. So this is the public health issue. Absolutely. So that's why we're fighting, because you can't just go in and just open up a barbershop or a beauty salon and don't know the rules and regulations on scalp disorders and things like that, or the sanitation laws. So you have to know that, and you can't just come to. It cringed my spirit to know they go in a shop with their hair already washed, shampooed. No, we have to shampoo your hair. We need to look in your scalp. We need to analyze your scalp. And so we have that anatomy class through our organization, through our state. So we, today, with our organization that we have that's coming up for the convention, we have accreditation that we are teaching also the instructors.
Training the trainers.
We're training the instructors through the state beauty schools. So they're able to get CEU hours, 8 hours per day at our convention on Sunday and Monday.
Oh, wow.
So, it's not just for the students. It's for the licensed people, the professional instructors who teach the students. And those are all of the beauty schools through the state. So that's how we're registered through the state. So we're a big, powerful group. And it started like in 1947, like we were just talking about. The local that I'm in was the first local. I'm the president of that particular local.
Of course you are.
And so now I'm running for the state president, so for over the whole entire state.
So both of you guys are actually going, is this striving for excellence, is this where both of those things would happen, or is there a separate, this is where the election both for
the election's
Queen
going to happen.
and for the state are both happening this weekend?
This weekend.
When will we know?
When will you know we're winning? No,
I already know who's going to win. I already know
when will the announcement be made?
When will you be able to announce it? When will we be
for the Queen, hers is Saturday. Saturday night, she'll be crowned as Queen. She's crowned as Queen on Saturday, and I'm running. My position for president of the state will be Monday evening.
Monday evening,
And all of the members will vote for me.
Oh, absolutely.
They'll vote for me to run the state. We want to just take it to another level. There's so many things that have changed, since we had the last president. So I would like to just take it to another level with making sure that we can keep up with all the educational things and just do teamwork. My shop was Unity 1.
Yes.
And
I remember.
I remember
the
spirit of unity. And I would like to just unify everyone through the whole entire state and build our membership up so we can continue to grow and pass this torch on to the next generation and generation and generation.
Well, you got a great, the idea that you went up to Baton Rouge and fought for your very livelihoods. That's what you went up there, but you didn't bow down. You went up, you was ready for the fight.
We was ready for them.
Which talks about to the history.
Yeah.
And the history of the Cosmetologist Balm and Beauty Association came from a civil rights struggle. So the fight is in you. If you know, don't leave us alone, you won't have to bother with us, right?
Well,
yes, indeed.
We have a bunch, we have so many people and members that are still there that been there a long time.
Yes.
And also we have generations from grandmother. We have one young lady who her grandmother helped fight those things.
Wow.
Her grandmother had
And
the
she's
first.
she's in the industry?
Yep, she's an instructor. She's a great grandchild. Yeah, she's an instructor. So it's on and on and on. And what I love about it is, the education part as well.
Yes.
As well as the hype and the fun. And like Dr. Smith mentioned about unity, where there's no unity, there's no life. Where there's no unity, there's no God. They needed unity. If you think about it, they needed unity to form this organization in 1947. So come on out, y'all. Come on out.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
So as you were moving forward, when you were speaking about education, some people don't think about what's necessary in order for you to actually provide the services. I mean, there's math involved, there's chemistry involved, because if you don't know the ratios or how long to process something, that can cause people to have injury and or lose not just their hair, but the skin and scalp and dermis issues and the cleanliness piece of it. I don't think people really think about that. They just think about the outcome of it. And I just want to know, what was the reason that they were trying to declassify or to reduce your licenses? Because if you went to a beautician, the people who were walking around with Marcel irons and things like that, that was a talent for you to be able to do.
We have that class.
To do that. And but for them to want to declassify it with all of the things and advances to do, particularly black hair.
Yes.
What was the reason that they had to want to do so?
The main reason, it was some people who wanted to just open up their salon, and they're just braiders. And by them being braiders, they just felt that they didn't really have to do anything towards using chemicals. So they felt just because they're not using any chemicals, they can just come in and just open up their salon and just braid. They felt like this is a gift. They got it given them, and I'm just a braider. My mom showed me how to braid and da-da-da. But no, it's other things that's entailed with that, because you are working on a person.
Right.
And just like even when they had COVID, I mean, we know through COVID that we had to really get ourselves together, wash our hands and stuff like that. And a lot of people were just not doing that. So when they came up with COVID and how COVID was spreading around with the variants, to me, that would have been an open eye to say, oh, no, we got to make sure who's ever in business like this, they have to have that sanitation, sterilization, and know what they're doing, is because you can pass on so much. Even with the scalp disorders, you can pass on diseases and things like that. With just using a dirty comb.
And not just that, because there's, with regard to alopecia, too much tension.
That's right.
Too much tension on your scalp. Because I see some of these babies, it look like their scalps have been sewn, how tightly those braids are pulled, and that causes damage as well.
And we have that class.
I wanted to say that because, having a salon for 19 years, Spice Divas Beauty Bar, the reason I'm saying that is because I've seen individuals that come in the salon that want to rent a boot, that want to be bootleg or whatever, and they don't understand, just because you know how to do this service, they don't understand how tension you're not supposed to pull. You see people's scalps. By me still working behind the chair, I see people that the result of individuals that are not knowledgeable or that are YouTube university and go look on YouTube and say, okay, I could do this style, but they don't care for the integrity of a person's hair. And I see this all the time. I see it in the salon. We talk about it. So it's very needed, and I'm glad we did win that fight. Yes. Because it's alopecia, it's psoriasis, it's all those things. People get asthma, all that. people need to know what they're doing when they touch people.
Right.
And half of the time they don't know. That's why it's important to come to things like that, Louisiana State Beauticians and Barbers Association on June 7th through the 10th, because that's how I'll get my education. Even me being on a trade show floor, I'm getting educated while things are going on. And then I'm calling out to all the stylists and the barbers and things like that who may be listening. The thing is, you want to have those 16 hours of accreditation or CEU hours, even if you're not an instructor.
Right.
Because that tells your clientele, I care about what I do.
On what's going to affect you based on what I do.
That's right.
Yeah. Folks that need to get information about this Striving for Excellence that's happening this weekend, how would they find out? What would they go to? You guys on the social, you got a website, a number. Please give the folks that information.
Oh, okay. If you want to follow us on Facebook, you can go to Louisiana State's Beauticians and Barbers Association. It's the Eventbrite link is actually on there as well.
Okay.
If you want to be a vendor, you can contact me, Spice Divas. You can find me at Spice Divas Cree, or on Instagram or Facebook. You can contact me at 504-352-4963. Again, 504-352-4963. And y'all gonna see us. We posting all over the social media right now. You're going to see the flyers, the educators. Shout out to the educational department. Shout out to everybody, all the people that are putting forward, the young and the old. The young and the old. Because we always say that we got to bridge the gap with young and old. Because sometimes the young think we don't know nothing. And sometimes I say we because I'm about to hit 50. So, the young think we don't know nothing. We think they don't know nothing. But we can learn from each other.
Absolutely.
So we got to bridge that gap.
Yeah.
So that's what we at right now with Louisiana State Beauticians and Barbers. If it's gonna be held, I want to say this: it's gonna be held at the Holiday Inn off of North Causeway.
Okay.
They call it the airport one, the international airport one, but it's on North Causeway. Right. Yes. I was gonna look at my phone. I had it up, but
2261.
There
North
we go.
Causeway,
There we go.
Middle
2261. That's right.
2261.
That's right.
That's classes. In the classes, we have, if you're interested in aesthetics, some people want to know about skincare. We have aesthetics class. We have a nail class, which my daughter is one of the nail teachers. Her name is Andrea, all the way from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
She's coming in to teach that. We have also braiding classes. We have the just regular hair chemistry classes. So it's something for everyone, and barbering. Something for everyone in the beauty industry.
At the 78th convention, Striving for Excellence. That is wonderful.
I came up with that theme.
That's a beautiful theme.
Striving
for Excellence.
Yes.
Absolutely. Dr. Beverly D. Smith, President and soon to be President of the state. And also Miss Chriselle, who is about to be the queen of the Louisiana State Barbers and Beauty Association. Ladies, I know you guys are busy because you got a big event coming up this weekend, but we want to thank you sincerely for stopping by and come and share that information with us. All the best, and please let us know Monday the results, because we want to tell everybody, all right?
Okay.
We got a new queen and a new president, all right?
Thank y'all for letting us come on. And I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all for what y'all do, because media is not easy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK 1230 AM, what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Stick and stay. Y'all don't go nowhere. We got to take this quick break, and we're going to see you on the other side of it.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Another hot day expected, partly cloudy with highs in the low 90s, but feeling like 100-plus degrees. We also have another round of pop-up showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. We'll call it hit or miss. Lows tonight in the 70s with partly cloudy skies. Scattered showers for the afternoon this weekend, but feeling like 105 and above. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
WBOK and LCMC Health are proud to present Keeping You Well Cafe. 60 minutes with LCMC Health, where the doctors speak directly to the people of New Orleans. LCMC Health is committed to improving the quality of care here in New Orleans, the Gulf South, and beyond. The Keeping You Well Cafe is another way for LCMC Health to engage with the community. At the Keeping You Well Cafe, LCMC Health joins WBOK and local businesses to answer your questions about wellness and health.
Welcome to Liberty Bank and Trust, where your financial journey transforms communities. Since 1972, our customized banking solutions power your dreams and fuel your community growth. Every dollar you invest with us circles back to empower more people, ensuring opportunities for generations. Join us at Liberty Bank. Together, we empower possibility. Visit libertybank.net to start banking with purpose. Liberty Bank, there's freedom here.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text EQUAL to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text EQUAL to 321-321. That's EQUAL to 321-321.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
WBOK 1230 AM, what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
Mari Dupree on the other side of the glass, y'all, along with the tyrant. Yeah, I'm sorry, I stepped on your head. Do it again.
Hey.
There we go. You had to get a clean copy of that. Absolutely. Y'all know Naren is in the house on the other side, y'all.
He
Thank you for
is.
sticking with us.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Two great interviews.
Yes,
there,
back to
man.
back.
Back to back, good stuff. for
Things
y'all,
going on
man.
here in the city.
That's right.
In the greater New Orleans area. That's 4 different events we talked about so far.
Just now, so get on out and get yourself some, man. There's a lot going on.
And a
so
lot
much
of them,
stuff happening
at
in the
least 3
city.
of them were free.
Free.
Yeah, free.
And that's my favorite thing, what you
0
can
cents.
get right there. Free.
Free
You heard
entry
me?
in the very least. So get outside, enjoy this weather, get you some vitamin D.
That's right.
Via the sun, because being inside is not all what it's cracked up to be.
No, not for no long, drawn out periods of time. Get on out, let the sunshine hit you in your face, recharge your batteries. As I always say, you know that's gonna happen for you whether you know it or not. If you got that melanin, that's you're connected to stardust and the universe, and you can get out there, man. Get yourself some of that.
You walk among the others as gods. Yeah, the
There you
sun
go.
is supposed to charge you.
It recharges your batteries. man. Go and get your sun.
For
Worry
sure.
about no tan.
Oh, speaking of tans, scrolling, I see that there is a new trend of people getting tattoos so they can have a permanent tan line throughout the year.
Wait a minute. You're tattooing the tan line itself to pretend that you've been in the sun?
Where have you heard this?
I saw it yesterday on Instagram. I wasn't tripping. I saw that yesterday because I went back to the store just to make sure I wasn't tripping. But yeah, this is a new trend of people.
To
Another stupid one.
Well,
you want to see, and
that
all that
just
it is
just
about.
just to say that you got a tan line
But you don't. You don't have a tan
well,
line.
there are
that's the whole-
many different things that people do for attention, right?
for beauty,
For
or what they say, for
whatever.
the sake of aesthetics.
So
for the sake
there
of looking good,
there
all of
is
that.
a thing such as permanent eyeliner where you get the
Yes.
eyeliner tattooed.
Yes.
Micro abrasion, which is where you get your micro blading is basically a tattoo of your eyebrows.
There you
That's
go.
another thing. The permanent lip liner where you get your your lip tattoo.
Tattoos.
Yeah,
That's
so
always permanent.
and you want to keep your tan line, so you get it tattooed.
But
But that seemed like a lot. That
because
seemed like a lot.
because that
Because I'm
would
thinking
indicate
not just the flesh part, it got to hit that collarbone.
that too.
Absolutely not.
But you gotta if you get a permanent lip deal.
They're gonna change shape.
Your lips are going, but that's you get in your eyes. You always got your eyes. People say always
They
see your
change
lips,
shape
always
still.
see your eyes. But tan lines indicate that you were like doing some stuff.
Right.
That you were out in the sun. That you were on the beach. Or you were out in your garden or walking out and about. You don't want to do the walking stuff. You just want the evidence that says, I did the walking stuff.
Yeah.
Really? Or I did the beach stuff.
Yeah.
There you go. But if it's somebody found a way to make a dollar at it, I can't even hate you.
Well,
I can't even hate you.
that
Get in
anything
where you fit in.
anything can
Playboy.
be sold, and that is the newest trend.
Listen,
That
I
is the
wish I
newest
would have
trend.
thought of it. I just don't. See, that's my problem. When I think of people, I say, nah, it ain't that stupid. And I be wrong every time. I be wrong every time. I be wrong. I be so wrong. I be mad. I say,
Oh,
boy,
Lord have
you
mercy.
had that idea. You talked
You just
yourself
didn't
out
follow
of it. 'cause
through with
you-
it.
No, you didn't follow through. You talked yourself out of it because you just said, man, people are not that stupid. And I was wrong
Yeah.
again. I was wrong again.
Cam said, I do not want permanent eyebrows. Actually, microblading, it lasts. It's not permanent. Like, you have to get it retouched. But if it's done after your second retouch, they can last up to 3 years. And for people who wear makeup or anything like that, that's one less thing you have to do. Same thing for people who do the lashes, because they don't want to do the lashes application every day. If that's not something that you want to do, then that's there for you. But there's a market for everything.
I really wish I did not have as much faith in y'all as I do. I would have been rich. It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK 1230 AM. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
We're going to see y'all on the other side of the break.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
This news report is brought to you by New Schools for New Orleans.
New Schools for New Orleans is committed to keeping and finding great teachers for our students in Orleans Parish. If you or someone you know is interested in becoming a teacher for the 25-26 school year, let us help you. We've created the New Orleans Teacher Job Board, which is the official job platform of public schools in New Orleans. You can apply to any school in the city. Simply post your resume and provide information about yourself. Visit our website to learn more and apply. www.neworleansteacherjobboard.org.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. 9 Democrats will debate tonight in the New York City mayoral race with the primary 3 weeks away. Black Mayor Eric Adams, now running as an independent, will not participate but recently criticized front-runner Andrew Cuomo.
I spent so much time fixing the governor's mess. You know, if you look at a lot of the energy that I had to do, I had to correct what he put in place.
The 2-hour no-audience debate starts at 7 p.m. The D.C. Council passed an emergency measure to block a planned July 1st minimum wage hike for tipped workers. Black Mayor Muriel Bowser pushed to repeal the voter-approved Initiative 82, saying it burdened struggling restaurants. And big names are on this year's iHeartRadio Festival lineup. Lil Wayne, Mariah Carey, and Glorilla will all be hitting the stage in Las Vegas later this summer. This year's festival will take place September 19th and 20th at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Ticket pre-sales start today with the public on sale set for Friday. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Talking about
all day long.
I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
Samari Dupree on the other side. Brett tossing it over.
Hey.
And of course, Tyra's on the other side. Learning about that board, getting it together right here on this Free Your Mind Friday. Get your brass up. Thank y'all for sticking with us as we roll into this third and final hour of today's episode of The Front Porch, continuing our broadcast from the historic campus of Xavier University, from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway. www.wbok1230.com is the address. If you want to stop on by, you know you are certainly welcome to do just that. Or you can hit us up. Call us on the talk line. 504-582-9422 is the number.
Mm-hmm.
Alopecia, tight braids.
Yeah.
Mark said, I wish there was a product to permanently stop hair from growing.
Mm-hmm. There's not a product, but there is a process where you can get laser hair removal.
And that permanently stops it? You never grow no more?
Yeah, you have to get 2 treatments, I want to say. And then after that second one. Remember I was telling you that people who got the laser hair treatment, they can't participate in the Bush effect anymore.
Oh,
remember we talked about that?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't come.
Gone.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
Well, there you go, Mark. Just got to go to the man with the laser, cousin.
If you want it to never come there again,
want it to never come back.
But
baby.
that's the thing, that the permanence of it all. You know, you might find that may come back in style, and you won't be able to participate.
That's just go get it zapped, cuz lasers are always in style.
Oh boy.
504-582-9422. Hey, brother Corey, what's happening?
Well,
everything's happening, man. It's a beautiful day, and it sounds like y'all having a beautiful time on the Front Porch. What's up, Front Porch family, everybody? And let me say, when they play that first, not the first song, but when they did that, the band thing just a while ago, I heard you singing in the background. So how much was your song? So what I'll be at those little festivals and stuff, and the band start playing, and you talk to a female at the time, and they play Casanova. hey, when they do that, I say, daggone, man, why do you want to play that at this time while I'm trying to talk to somebody? You know what I'm saying? But it's funny though, right?
Perfect
but anyway,
timing.
It's perfect timing, right?
Timing.
So you think about this, man. Now, thank you to Sewage Water Board, the pest control, the mosquito control for our city. They detected the mosquitoes have West Nile virus, and they detected that. Just alerting people about certain things. And I'm saying again, if I get bit by it, I'm gonna seek to destroy every mosquito in this world, really, and those who created it. But anyway, so besides that, y'all talking about, RFK Kennedy and doing stuff like that. And if you look at it, the whole system, and what they seek to change, putting all that dye and stuff in our food, because in Europe, certain things it's not prohibited at all. Some things they put in our food here, is banned over there in Europe. So now they're seeking to ban all the stuff that's unnatural to our health systems for our bodies. So it's going in a good direction. So all I say to everyone, hey, question everything you put in your body, question everything around you. Just make sure that, you're always in alignment with the street and God, so you can know what's going on. And one more thing, the Rhinestone Cowboy, that what y'all said, I love that song, Rhinestone Cowboy, ride on my horse to the Star Spangled, rodeo.
Yeah, that's Glenn Campbell.
Yeah, that's my song. But I attribute to, I love the diversity of WBOK. So more diversity is always good. But hey, whatever that's going to do, we're going to have a good time. But we are the true cowboys. So peace and love, man. See you later,
All right,
man.
baby. Enjoy your weekend. Take care. It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK 1230 a.m.
And where you
what
going?
New Orleans is talking about.
Well, all day long and in all kind of ways.
All kind of ways. What we do, baby. It's the Front Porch.
It is that.
That's right.
It is that.
That is right. Free your mind Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Get your prayers up. Holler at your people. Let us know what's going on.
For sure.
You got it on your mind. You want to get it off your chest. You got a place to do just that.
Just that. So, Mark, if you could get rid of hair, would it be for you to not shave anymore? Like, what's the reason that you want to get rid of hair? I mean, I'm curious. About that. If you could never shave again, would you like to not?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Ever shave again?
I don't know what I want. I might want a goatee tomorrow. I might want a full beard.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't mind shaving. I shave if I got something going on, yes, but I don't shave every day.
Mm-hmm.
No, because that's kind of hard on your skin. All the guys who did that GI thing understood that.
Yeah.
Because they make sometimes after 12, you was hairy, you had to shave twice a day.
Uh-huh.
And that is kind of brutal.
Yeah, but they figured out for particularly black skin that they couldn't all use. They had to come up with the magic shave, because if you had curly hair, it would go under your hair would curl under your skin from cutting it. So all the time,
razor bumps.
Yeah,
that's a short, curly, tight hairs. But I burned myself with magic shave one time, and
you left it too long.
I didn't know it was too long.
Oh.
I'm following instructions on the thing, but my skin is sensitive.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, well, this smells stink. And it's got to go. I got to get this off. And that was my only try with magic shave. And
chemical hair removers are, you cannot be careless with them.
No, and from there, I went to sensitive skin stuff and washing, and I got a whole little process. I got the oils, because I wash first. And make sure my face good and hot. Then I take my shave oil and I put that on, massage that in, and then I come back with the shave cream, the shave gel, I should say, and put that on and let it sit and then shave. And I got to do a new razor every week. Gotta do a new razor every week.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Because it's not, I mean, I've seen what happened when you don't. That's just like the ladies were talking about from the Barber and Beauty Association. Little bitty things, dirt there, and then that's in your face and it's cut. That's a razor.
Mm-hmm.
Old razors and stuff. That's you're literally scraping your skin. So no, I want that to be as sanitized,
And fresh.
clean as
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mark said, "I'm tired of shaving my head. I don't think the George Jefferson will ever be in style, so I don't have to worry about that." And he says Magic Shave has the whole house funky. I mean, you could use Nair, or I have seen it. You could get your head waxed. I have seen it. I have seen men cry while getting it done, but you wouldn't have to do it for a very long time.
Dude.
Yeah, I have seen it. And I mean, they be wrestling to keep them. It's like, hey, you want, and it really does yank the hair out of your scalp. It is done.
Dude,
bleeding sometimes is involved.
All you need to learn how to do is the George Jefferson. You got that. You get that little move where you do that thing, George. You do kick his leg out. Man, look, your hair, nobody can say, boy, that dude sure he could do that George Jefferson. He looked like George Jefferson by the head, too. But no, bro. If it's the choice between waxing and learning how to do the George Jefferson, get you some dancing lessons, cousin.
Not a
Get you some dancing lessons. No, indeed. I've seen the videos of guys, not just, I mean, dudes are hairy.
Yes.
And I'm not going through it. I'm just going to be hairy.
Yeah.
They got the dudes with the stuff in their ears.
Yeah, because y'all are hairy everywhere.
And I'm going to be hairy. I'm not torturing myself for no aesthetic.
The nose hair wax, the head wax, the ear wax,
for no aesthetic,
the back hair wax, all of that.
No.
But he won't be getting he won't have the need to wax anything or shave anything for weeks, maybe even months. Because do your hair grow that, does your hair grow quickly?
My hair?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Miss Boutte was my barber years ago, told my mom, said, boy, if this boy was a girl, he'd have a head full of hair.
Oh.
When I had plaits and braids, when we used to rock afro, my cousin, shouts out to Val and Rochelle and Karen, my auntie Glo. I see you too, Vern. He didn't braid my hair, though. He's my cousin. But the sisters, they know we get the straightening comb.
Mm-hmm.
Man, my hair plastic came down when I get my hair straightened.
Mm-hmm.
It came down here. I'm telling you, I had a big Foster Silvers afro. I got a little hole in it right now, y'all. I got a little hole in it. But that's all right. That's all right. Can't no grass grow on no busy street, you heard me?
Oh, man. No, and the more you get waxed, the less you feel it. Like that first initial wax might make you want to fight somebody, especially if you get waxed in certain places.
That's what I've seen. Dudes,
but once it's done, like you're not like you create. There's a sensitivity that comes there, so you know.
You can have
like my underarms. Matter of fact, we've taught the boys how to do it. Hamari. Yep. The boys know how to wax our underarms. And we be nice and, don't have to worry about it. And, the more you do it, the less, like that initial one, because that root under the cuticle, ooh, boy. But after you do, after the second or third time, you be old hat at that.
I've seen videos of the dudes that either lost a bet or whatever reason was trying to get in touch with their feminine side, and the girl was saying, I go through this for you, I want you to go through this, and the dude was like, yeah, baby, I'll do that for you, yeah, that's cool, no problem. And they went there, and the little bro, it was nice looking, they got a good looking little white lady.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I'm going to right this, and I'm going to put this right here, and this lady said, I feel good, that's warm, all right, that's right, oh, yeah, that's nice. All right, I'm going to need you to brace. And see, right then, I'd have left. See, that lady said, I'm going to need you to brace. Hold up. What you mean? You going to need me to do what? Brace. And he, I guess, braced or didn't brace or whatever, but she yanked. And the sound that came out that man's mouth. The sound that came out that man's mouth. But they had 3 more strips that they had to get. The last 2 was hanging. Ma'am, if you don't get away from me, I promise you, we gonna cancel Christmas for you.
Then you have to. Then you have to pancake.
No, I ain't got to do nothing. You gonna take it.
Might
like
as well
it
make
is.
it all clean.
You gonna take it like it is.
You might as well make it all clean.
I would have been so perfectly asymmetrical after that first one. After that first one, oh no, I'm gonna melt this on the same way you put it on. The same way you put it on.
You're gonna have to have high heat to get it off, though.
Man, I take the heat. Because I'm thinking of wax it off. I run the hot water. I do whatever I need to do to get this off, other than the way that you are proposing that we get this off. No, ma'am.
Oh, Mark, I just found a product for you. It's called Woody's Head Wax Pomade. And that's how you wax your, for men who get there. And it's a black man too, getting his hair waxed. He's in the video. Woody's Head Wax Pomade. It's $10.
He got a half of George Jefferson, so I'm looking at him. I think he must have had a full George.
Yeah, he had the full George.
See, look at this dude. See, he trying to be hard because he know them cameras there. But baby, you ain't nowhere in the world. It hurt just somebody yanking your head. Look at him. No, now you finally had to give it up, my bro. Look, tears and everything. Big man.
But it's nice and neat and clean.
Yeah.
And he won't have to get that done for at least a month.
Ever.
His head is naked as a cue ball.
Yes, indeed.
Not a strand.
That's right.
Not nothing. That's a marble head.
And he crying.
Pain. Beauty is pain.
No, it ain't.
And look, it's clean. That's clean head.
I settled for. Yeah, right. As I always say, right. I don't have to see, because that beauty for pain, I ain't trying to be beautiful. I ain't trying to be, Jackie said, waxing the head has to be painful. Just waxing the eyebrows makes you cry.
Not the eyebrows.
Ma'am, I'm still,
for a person who used to get their eyebrows plucked.
And I've seen that.
I will take the wax.
Y'all have babies. I do not try to say women and men pain. That's silly, fellas. That's silly. They have babies.
We do. And heal. And go through the healing.
Baby. And then have another baby.
Mm-hmm.
And then listen. No, partner. No. Y'all do pain. Y'all do. You had somebody that you paid or that loved you and that you loved with a pair of tweezers.
Yeah.
Plucking single
hairs
from your eyebrow.
Yes, indeed. And if you've gotten waxed and they don't get all the wax, they got to go behind it with tweezers for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now there you go.
Josh said, I would rather get punched in the face by Mike Tyson than to get hair yanked off me. He said, when I pull a nose hair out, I'll be about to pass out.
Baby, let me tell you something. 2 things I got. Because I don't like them old man hairs. That's it. The old man hairs in your nose and your ears. I got 2 things. I got the automatic, the battery one that's got the little round head. And I also got a pair of manicure scissors with the blunt, with the circle on the tip. Oh, baby, get up and I don't need to see what I'm saying. For years before somebody said something about, what get hair off? Wax. People had scissors. They was cutting. I'm good. I don't need the wax. Nothing. I'm good with my George Jefferson. I'm going to keep it.
Oh, my goodness.
I have shaved my head before. Would I do it again for a project? Because that shit, why not? But wax it?
No.
Why? If I could get the same result with so much less pain. If I could, and that's the only, my logic kicks in on stuff like this. If I can get my head shaved, right? Go to my barber, he lay me back, he put the hot towel with the massage, and then he take the nice little cream, straight edge razor, and he take his time, and boom, when it's done, my hair shaved. I'm like, oh, that's fire. Thank you, bro. Yes, indeed. I'm out, right?
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to going to the good part where I know the warm wax feels good going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then it cools. And then the pain stuff. No, Black. I could have my
They let it
bald.
stay. They let some of it stay. It's not like
You
it
saw
gets
that
cooler.
Dude stop. That dude stopped on the video. That's a big dude.
Yeah, he was.
He's a big dude.
He was.
And they yanked that. He was trying to be hard rock. He was trying. And she took that one little piece right above his ear and went to her. And dude said, hold on, let me take a little rest. Hold up.
Yeah.
Why would I do that? Why would I do it? I'm not that vain. I'm really not. What I'm saying, beauty? No. I settle for height. I said I don't need to go through all that.
Yeah. So,
No.
I'm telling you, wax, you get it done, it's finished. You don't have to worry about it for a while. And I'm sure for people who have to get, like, when we wax our underarms, we don't have to wax what, every 4 to 6 weeks, something like that?
Yeah, probably like every month or two.
Yeah. So you're done with it.
But it looked like every time we go back to it, it hurts.
Not for me.
Well, you're used to.
Or you could just let it grow.
No.
Or you could just let it grow.
No, we're not just going to let it grow.
Okay. Then you wax, I'll let grow. It's the Front Porch. WBOK 1230 AM. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Stick and stay. Y'all don't go nowhere. We're going to see you on the other side of the break. Let it grow.
Good Friday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. 3 weeks later, 8 inmates have been captured, but 2 of them, Antoine Massey and Derek Groves, are still on the run. Massey has since been seen on social media posting a viral video in a home that has since been raided. Now, when it comes to Groves, details have been limited. Anyone with any information on Groves or Massey's whereabouts is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 504-822-1111. Authorities are offering a $50,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. A new report reveals that the city system may have some issues when it comes to emergency spending for repairs at the parish jail. This comes as Sheriff Susan Hudson requested the city to fund emergency repairs to the jail. The report from the Inspector General alleges city departments are handing out emergency contracts with no clear rules and little accountability. The report states the city's own system for managing emergencies needs repairs as well. And we have an update this morning on the blocked interstate ramp from Carrollton to I-10 West. Officials say it will reopen on Monday. Crews are set to remove the garbage truck that's been stuck there for weeks. The ramp was originally announced to reopen today, but the towing company requested some additional equipment to get the job done. Now, while this is a step in the right direction, the on-ramp from I-10 West to Airline will remain closed until further notice. DOTD says full restoration will take at least 3 months. No word yet on when it'll be back open to motorists. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. Have a great day.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat, brought to you by Lowe's. Despite the fact that Black Americans drink about the same amount of spirits as their white counterparts, they only make up a small portion of those in charge of spirits companies. That's according to research done by Pronghorn, a firm that's investing in Black-owned spirits brands and works to help Black people in the industry reach leadership positions. Dia Sims is co-founder of the initiative and says the work it's doing for the spirit space can translate to any industry.
We're building it open code so that the same methodology could be applied to left-handed unicorns that want to get into oil, right? It could be to all veterans that are 6'5" that want to get into tech, right? It's much more around what's the map, the process, the training, the zip codes, the information, the inputs, the outputs, and the measurement that actually drives success.
Pronghorn has invested hundreds of millions of dollars in Black-owned spirits companies. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
Now more than ever,
Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
What was that? That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud phone system. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very
calm. I am. Ooma has everything I need to run my business more efficiently, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business comm at ooma.com/radio.
Trying to grow your business or increase traffic to your location? We can help. WBOK 1230 AM has a number of solutions that will meet your individual needs. Give one of our consultants a call today at 504-582-9420 or email us at info@wbok1230.com. And remember, an investment with WBOK is an investment in our community. Call today.
Hello, I'm Gary Clark. Please tune in to Dr. Clark 101, The Living Classroom, which is broadcasted weekly every Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. on WBOK 1230 AM on your dial. And as always, it's been a pleasure.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
There's a fire starting in my heart. Reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it.
WBOK 1230 AM. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
And that's Amari Dupree on the other side of the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Brother Tyron over there learning this new board system.
Y'all gonna get in trouble, too.
Super producer Nyron Sanders is somewhere in the
somewhere.
building.
It's Free Your Mind Friday, baby. It's brass music. Y'all gonna get in trouble.
Yes, indeed. I don't know who choice that was.
I mean, it bounced though. It was worth the lick, but yeah, y'all gonna be in trouble.
It was NOLA themed.
It was what?
It was NOLA themed.
Brass music.
I see your logic.
Yeah.
I would still. I'd give you an A for effort, but I'd still flunk you. I see the logic. Yeah, but you know the difference between New Orleans and brass band. But it's all right. It's all right. Good shot, though.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. She was like, listen, no, well, see, what had happened was, let me use the justification of, no, y'all gonna be in trouble. But it was good. Look, Gracie was dancing on the porch, so I get it. I mean, it was a bop. For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was about for sure. Free Your Mind Friday, y'all. If you got something on your mind, want to get it off your chest, give us a call, 504-582-9422. This has been, we had the THC in the beer, the Paloma.
That's right.
Then we had, what was that?
Hairy armpits. We talk about that. Shaving heads and other parts.
Shaving heads and,
because I know some women who eschew all the razors. They don't, underarm, they don't shave.
Right.
They don't natural whole 9 yards.
I don't know people who do that.
Yeah. I do. And it's, whatever floats your boat, man. As long as because you're clean. And that's the number one thing. I get it. But no.
Hair holds smell. And especially in the summer, like if you're a dancer or a swimmer or somebody who does athletes, Well, hey, okay, high five. Shoot, Josh, you ain't said nothing. But like if you are an athlete or somebody who does like heavy activity, just after a while having the excess of hair, it's not appealing to you. It's offensive to you. So, I ain't worried about nobody else, but like we could do something about that.
Nah.
We can do something
I
about
say
that.
float your boat, baby. Whatever you got. I know dudes ain't get man. You depending on what the package wrapped in, you ain't pleased. I'm trying to, I'm saying, I'm like, okay, whatever. You like what you like, but that don't mean you don't like other stuff.
Right.
That's that, and that's what I always say. Man, no, bro, you like what you like, but that don't mean you like that to the exclusivity of everything else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little different.
Yeah, it'd be a little too much. Listen, high five, Lil Miss Ma'am over there. We do, yes, we will definitely break the rules, Josh.
There you go.
We will. Mark says, I shave my armpits sometimes because I can't wear deodorant. Keeps me smelling fresh. And that would make sense, right? And thank you for thinking of, because if it gets to the point that it's offending other people, you got to think it hits you first.
It should have.
Yeah.
Unless you go nose blind to it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Which happens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I don't,
Yeah.
I stopped using deodorant years ago.
Oh.
Because of
what's in it?
What's in
the
it?
aluminum?
Yeah, and all this kind of stuff. Yeah.
I think it's the
The
antiperspirant.
antiperspirants and
That
you
have
can
the
do
aluminum in
natural.
them.
That's what you want to stay
Yeah,
away
you want to
from.
stay away from those.
Men too, because you have breasts and you
Nodes.
can get
Yeah.
cancer in the lymph node. All this too close to your heart. If you think about right up under your arms, that is very close to your heart.
But,
So
or you can be
anything you
selective
put in-
about your selective about your products.
Oh, you need to be selective about. You need to go with natural because the both antiperspirant and deodorant, that combination, you don't want that.
Right.
You don't want that. Especially, see, I would get burning. No. And that's the Lord be like, boy, I sent you here. I sent you here to do some stuff. Don't put all that, you'll be all right. And I say, okay, thank you. We bathe on the regular. And, make the sign of the cross real good.
Oh Lord. I've tried the natural deodorants, and yeah, I think my body, my hot zones don't go along with it. I don't want anything that's gonna cut off my ability to sweat.
Which is what the aluminum and the antiperspirants
Right.
do.
But no, I sweat. I sweat under my arms. Like
So
some
do
women
I.
sweat in their hair. Like I do not sweat on my head. I may sweat on my nose versus sweating on my brow. So I know certain areas, we're gonna have to put some deodorant on.
Yeah, I hear you. You go to that lady on TV, say she put deodorant all on the bottom of her feet and her scalp
Like,
everywhere. What that
why, ma'am? You have a gland problem. We need to see if something
That
is
lady
wrong.
said she be
Something
slathering
is
deodorant everywhere
wrong
she got
with
skin.
you.
I said,
Something
oh
is
my
something
God,
is
lady,
quite not right.
How funky are you? You got
Yeah.
to put all that on. I'm
You
just
having a
curious.
glandular issue.
Yeah, I
There's
think so.
something deeper than just sweating.
You might want to go get that checked.
Yeah, you need to go see a medical professional because
See,
that
Mom said,
doesn't
I
sound
can't wear
right.
natural anything, and I know because for a while before I found the one I use now, I was just going without. I just take a bath and little Johnson baby powder.
Well, now I got to be careful
Gotta
about
be careful
that too.
with the talc.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful with the talc because that's all. You got to just read the ingredients. There's anything with aluminum, anything like that, you just got to check. But for years, that's what I did, man. And the only reason I stopped because baby powder has such a distinctive scent. It clashes with every cologne. It clashes with every cologne because you smell like a baby. Say, man, why that baby smell like Draco? I'm saying it's just they don't go.
I
together.
never considered that.
They don't. And it is such a just by itself now. Getting out the shower, just in the house, and that's fine because that's baby's oil. It smells fresh and clean.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But you can't put anything else on
With
top of it because it's
not gonna go with it.
It doesn't
It's
go
gonna
well.
be too much.
It's and I've got a cologne wardrobe, so I've gone from spicy to woodsy to a bunch of different stuff. Springtime. none of it works. Baby powder is baby powder.
Yeah.
And it's going to be
baby powder. That's all you're going to smell.
That's all you're going to smell. And it's going to smell off because you're going to smell baby powder and whatever you got on.
Boy, that used to be the indicator that people had taken a bath if they were wearing baby powder.
Right
and that never made sense to me. Because, yes, I'm glad that you showered, but why is it that you need this dollop right here?
That's to show y'all that I just took a bath.
But, I mean, you could have splashed some baby powder on you without taking a bath.
Too. Jackie Wilmore, I've used baking soda.
Baking soda is good for your face. It's good for your skin. Yeah, it's really, really good for your skin if you're having, like, bad acne breakouts. But
if you want to draw that oil out of your skin, use lemon.
Oh, really?
Take a lemon.
I couldn't
and
because of the
slice that
citrus.
lemon. Because of the citrus?
Yeah, then I would have a different reaction to it. Yeah.
What about like banana peels?
Huh?
Because
that's for a softener.
Yeah, I've been seeing people like rub banana peels on their face.
Yeah, that's better than face cream.
And being the natural stuff, if you want to give yourself a nice facial, get oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
Get yourself some oatmeal, put a little bit of warm water in there, make it into a paste, rub it over your face, all the way down to your chin, all the way, then put it right there and let it get hard because, it's going to become like a mask.
A mask. Mm-hmm.
And you can't talk because you're like this, and your whole face, and you can't move because it's dried up on there, and you talk like this because you can't talk, you move.
Or egg whites.
Egg whites is another one. But I did use oatmeal, but I can tell oatmeal and lemon is an astringent.
Yeah, I can see that. But because of the citrus, that would be a no-go for me.
It'll be a no-go for you, but if you're not citrus averse.
Yeah.
And
like, Kimber, what happened to you? I'll just
use
living on my face.
Cleaning my pores.
Like, oh, goodness.
But no, it works well. You can actually see it. And you can feel it when it's dry, but you need to moisturize afterwards because it is
drying.
Yeah, it is drying. It'll draw all that stuff out of your skin. But do that and use that oatmeal as a mask. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the curse of having sensitive.
I'm in that tribe.
I'm in that. Certain.
I'm in that tribe.
Detergent.
Yes.
Can't use.
Can't use it. Fabric softeners.
We already had a conversation about the Kimbies.
Can't use that.
I had. Yeah, you. So you've seen my baby pins, my baby diaper pins, the blue and the white, the big ones with like the duck that's on them.
Okay.
I feel like there's one in your drawer, and one in CJ's drawer. Because I couldn't wear disposable diapers when I was a baby. My skin would break out. I would rash. So I had to wear cloth diapers. And those
them people love you.
Yeah. Those my grandmother used to take care of that.
Oh yeah.
But I had those pins. I think one is in one of your drawers and one is in CJ's drawer.
Mm-hmm. Nigga say I literally just had this conversation last night about doing any women, breast cancer, probably breast cancer running your family.
What all are you allergic to?
What all am I allergic to?
Yeah. I know citrus is one of them.
Yeah, but
stupidity.
It's not. Oh, God. Yeah.
What'd you say?
I'm allergic to stupidity for sure.
Understandable.
Yeah.
You caught that too, huh?
For sure.
Yeah.
I am. But citrus, it does, like, you notice I don't eat oranges and stuff a lot.
Yeah.
I can eat it, but if I eat excess of it or like orange juice, it'll give me a stomach ache. Milk, I'm not allergic to, but
you're just lactose intolerant.
Yeah, and I would think that would.
Like she's been a victim of that. You see, I saw that. That bitch, she in a bitch. She said, "Oh, you just lactose intolerant, man." Yeah, she been the victim. You been the victim, I have been spared thus far.
Yes, you've never had any results of the lactose intolerance.
I get the bonus of she had almond milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps.
Almond milk is nasty. It has a weird taste.
Tastes like almonds.
Tastes like almonds. Yeah.
Got a nutty taste. That's what it is. Doesn't taste like it came from a cow.
No, because it didn't.
Wait, how do you like turn the almonds into
You have
milk?
to
Very
finally, because you can make it at home. I've seen a couple of people, and we have the machinery to do it.
We do? The food processor?
Yep. You ground the almonds, and then you, after you do that, you liquefy them, or as much as you can, in a blender, and then you press the liquid out of it, and you can add.
How would you get liquid out of it?
You use a cheesecloth.
Oh,
You know what a cheesecloth
yeah.
is? Yeah, you use a cheesecloth and you squeeze all of the liquid out of it.
And that's how you get almond
That's how
milk?
you get almond milk. Yep.
There you go.
You want to make some at home?
I do not.
It's
I
easy
do
just
not.
to go get your
I
half
can
a
go and
gallon
get
at
me
the
some.
store,
Yeah.
Much easier. Good morning, Pam.
Good morning, Front Porch family. How are you all doing?
Good morning. Doing well. How are
Doing
you?
great, darling.
I'm doing fine. I just wanted to mind my manners and give my family a call and tell you guys hi and that I love you.
I love you right back. Good morning
We
and
certainly
hi.
appreciate it, darling.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
All right, sweethearts. Talk to you soon.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Yes, indeed.
Uh-huh.
See, bro, I don't know nothing about that, mister.
No,
nothing about that.
he has no knowledge of it because it has not happened here at all.
See, that's when I only use Dove.
Dove
for
soap.
sensitive skin.
I
Yeah.
can't do Dove because it makes me extra oily, but I use Ivory.
I grew up using that. That was my only soap for a long time, but my dermatologist said no.
It was too drying.
Go to Dove for sensitive skin, and I've been using that ever since. I really I've ticked myself off sometimes because I travel and forget my Dove, and I gotta find
some because if you use what they have in those other places, it's gonna be a problem.
Oh, I know it's gonna be dry. I'm gonna be itchy. So no, I don't do it.
People, you got something? You all right?
Yeah,
Something
I
wrong
be
with you?
looking. You been to Tijuana, man? What's happening? You around here scratching? Good morning, Anita. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. How y'all doing this morning?
Doing
Y'all
all right.
well,
Doing
dog.
right.
What's going on with you?
Yeah. Look, I was listening to Kimber making almond milk, right?
Yes.
So let me tell you, there's a machine. I have a machine. It's a nut machine.
Okay.
And in this, I put like a couple almonds, water, or coconut water, vanilla, and some agave for the sweetness and date. So this is an excellent. I mean, because the children never drank milk.
Okay.
And they always came
Never
up
drank
either
cow's
or.
milk.
Never. So they either came up on the breast milk, and then when they got off of that, started making almond milk.
Okay.
Or using, and it's a machine that you can, and then you still have to drain it with that cheesecloth.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, I could get a whole quart of milk out of a cup of almonds.
Oh, wow. Now that's a lot of milk.
Yes, indeed.
Out of a cup of almonds?
Yes. I mean, because you soak your almonds at night. You soak them overnight.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to expand.
Yes.
By the morning, they don't expand. So, So I take a half a cup at a time and fill it to that line and, then make the other half. But you could get a whole quart of milk out of that 1 cup of almonds.
And so what's the name of the machine you use?
I get it from you because it was ordered online. And I'll have to ask my son where he ordered it from. Anybody can make it at any time. You not only can make almond milk, you can make coconut milk, because they got different recipes. They give you a little recipe book.
Okay.
And it's all kind of milk you can make. Oat milk as well. And it is so refreshing. No chemicals, pure ingredients. And the dates are definitely sweetening it up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's agave.
Yes,
or
indeed.
honey.
I've heard about putting the dates in it. I had heard about that, but I'm not one of those people who likes to work for their food. I'll just go and buy it if I want it, and I don't. I typically will avoid it because I want to taste milk, so I just go without it.
That's great. If you find out from your son, though,
what the name of the machine
what's the name
is.
of that machine, please, Anita, call us back and let us know, all right?
Okay, I'll do that.
Appreciate that.
I might give you a call back maybe in a few minutes before y'all get off the air. I'll put it on the page.
Okay, that's
That'll work.
perfect. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend here.
You do as well.
All
righty.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Now, when I found out that I was having the issue with milk, Of course, I went to 2%, and then I even had 1% milk, and I've had well, skim milk is like water for sure. But if you get used to drinking the 1% and 2%, drinking whole milk tastes like you eating fat. So
That's milk fat.
because it's thick. It's thick to you.
How
Where
do you
that
know
was
the
what
difference?
How do you know the difference?
Yeah.
It's great. If you pour a bowl of skim milk and pour a bowl of whole milk and just look at them.
Yeah, the colors are different. They vary.
Because it's going to.
But the taste is definitely different.
And the skim milk is going
Is
to
it
be
like
kind of
is whole milk like thick water?
It's thicker than skim milk. It's not thick, say like a soup thick.
But it is
thicker than skim milk.
Yeah.
Skipping it, and it's got more viscosity than say just drinking water. If you just drink a glass of water and then drink a glass of milk, you could taste the viscosity of the milk. It's not going to be thick, but it's going to be more.
Yeah, you can. It tastes
water.
heavier than
than just a glass of water. Yeah. But there you go.
That's part of the reason. Like I said, I was like, I
can't do.
If I'm gonna drink it, I'm just gonna drink it and figure out what we're gonna do afterwards.
And torture the rest of the people in the house. It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK 1230 AM. What New Orleans is talking about
all day long.
I sure hope you don't feel that way too often.
No, because there's pain. There's pain involved.
Yeah, for everybody involved. See y'all on the other side of the break.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Another hot day expected, partly cloudy with highs in the low 90s, but feeling like 100-plus degrees. We also have another round of pop-up showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. We'll call it hit or miss. Lows tonight in the 70s with partly cloudy skies. Scattered showers for the afternoon this weekend, but feeling like 105 and above. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
New Orleans, are you ready? A fresh voice in the city is here, bringing you the beats, the culture, and the stories that matter. From local music and food to real talk on what's happening in the streets, we've got you covered. Stay tapped in. Follow us on all platforms at WBOK 1230 for the latest updates and exclusive content. Your city, your culture, your news. Don't just hear about it, be about it. Follow us at WBOK 1230 now.
Accru NOLA invites you to join their community network in celebration honoring Juneteenth and Pride Month. On Thursday, June 19th, diverse professionals will gather for FET by Accru, an evening of authentic connection and collaboration from 5 to 8 p.m. at the lab on Ursulines Avenue. This safe, inclusive space brings together innovators across the greater New Orleans area and the Gulf South for meaningful conversations that advances your business and professional career. Accru creates pathways for sustainable growth through genuine community. So for driven networking like this, learn more at accrunola.com/RSVP.
Visit DePaul's new Algiers Health Center at 2801 General de Gaulle Drive to receive primary and preventive care for both adults and children. Services also include behavioral health, imaging, and on-site pharmacy, vision, Medicaid enrollment assistance, and more. For appointments, visit DePaulCommunityHealthCenters.org or call 504-207-3060.
Welcome to Liberty Bank and Trust.
where your financial journey transforms communities. Since 1972, our customized banking solutions power your dreams and fuel your community growth. Every dollar you invest with us circles back to empower more people, ensuring opportunities for generations. Join us at Liberty Bank. Together, we empower possibility. Visit libertybank.net to start banking with purpose. Liberty Bank, there's freedom here.
Here's Comedians and Sketchers Getting Comfortable, presented by Hands Free Skechers Slip-Ins.
Hey, I'm Bobby Slayton, and I'm here with my pal, comedian, and Skechers ambassador, Mr. Howie Mandel.
Why did it take so long to invent something as amazing as slip-ins? I know it seems simple, but it took Skechers to invent a better pair of shoes.
Yep, with Skechers Slip-ins, you just step it and go. You don't have to touch your shoes. And by the way, Slip-ins are for the whole family, men, women, and kids. In all your favorite Skechers styles, find Skechers Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
Charmin Ultra Strong. You can use less, better than the rest. Charmin Ultra Strong. Your booty past the clean test. Salmon weave texture, it's the best. Study up, teach a lesson on fresh. Your booty past the clean test. Yes, sir. Charmin Ultra Strong.
Charmin Ultra Strong with diamond weave texture cleans better than the leading one-ply brand, so you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. This is Front Porch, WBOK 1230 AM. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
And Mari Dupree on the other side of the glass.
Hey.
Slidey thing. Slidey thingy.
The slidey
There
thing
you
wasn't
go.
on. It was working.
I heard you, but it's really loud now because everybody's loud. We got it all up in here.
We good now. Everybody
my
knows
voice
you're
sounds
here.
like it's attacking me. Turn the slidey thing down.
The slidey. Okay, so the slidey thing is
No,
up.
well, turn it down. Turn it down.
Okay.
We are blasted right now.
There you
Hello.
Is that good? Is
Not-
right here good?
Not quite. No, it's we're loud.
Yeah, we are loud. Turn it down a little bit more.
I don't.
You
Maybe
can
that's
talk.
a different slidey thing.
No, it's not a different slidey thing. It's the same.
Up there, right there.
Right
Wherever you
here?
put it, right
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
I still sound very loud.
I put it
but okay.
down. I put it down all the way so you could.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
But
well,
we
listen,
heard you.
We know mastering the slidey thing is not going to happen immediately.
It's not the slidey thing. It's turning the little knob.
Well, listen, the little knob goes hand in hand with the slidey thing. So you can't get one without getting others. So good luck with that whole thing. That's why, dear, I'm talent. You understand? This side of the glass.
Mm-hmm.
It's too technical over there.
Yeah.
Y'all got to be pressing stuff.
You got to be paying attention all the time.
No, indeed.
No,
we be half sleep over
just
here,
got
man.
literally.
Yeah.
That it. Yeah. Jackie Wilmore said the volume is louder than usual.
That's
yes,
right.
it is. It's a little loud. Turn that down. Turn it down.
My Josh say milk gives me gastritis. The worst pain I ever had was gastritis. That pain lasts no less than a week. Damn, homie, just from some milk?
You need you need some protonics or something.
No, I just stay the hell away from milk.
You need some issues. So you need something
Oat milk, oat, ice milk. What kind of almond? Stay away from anything milk, bro. Yeah. A week?
Yeah.
That's a long time to be hurt.
Yeah.
That is a long time to be hurt.
I'm not signing up for that one.
No.
No.
504-582-9422. What's good, brother Corey?
Hey, bro. Hey, let me answer give you an answer right quick. The reason why people get bald heads, see the monks bald, they shave their head. It's two things. It's like energy, right? The Spirit of God said, all your hair on your head are numbered. I count every number of your head. So you gonna have no bald head, you can't count the number of your hair. So now you can count the amount of your brain. So the longer your hair, the more energy, the more receptors you will get. Because hair is an antenna. Your hair is an antenna to the world, right? So the hair in your nose is actually coming out for a purpose. The air coming out your ears coming out for a purpose. It's an antennas, right? Now it's the same way energy, right? That's why you say you go kneel down and pray. Kneel down and pray because the energy starts from the bottom to the top or the top from the bottom. So if you set a seed, you get the energy first. If you're the shortest person, you get the energy first. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's all dynamics, all the quote unquote the philosophy of how energy is distributed. So peace and love, and hey, keep up the good thing. But remember, if you got a bald head, that means that you are definitely seeking to gain some divine knowledge. If you got long hair, you seek divine purpose as well too. So in the in between cast, we got to fight for it.
All right, my brother. Thank you for that, brother.
Talk to y'all later, man.
All right, later.
Alrighty.
I don't know where that fall at. I got a hole in my afro. I used to have a lot of hair at one time.
I mean,
but now I got,
does it matter?
Baby, to who?
Does it matter?
It don't matter to me one bit.
Okay.
I'm still grilling
And
Brian
that's
Banks,
the
Jerry
thing.
Urban and Gloria Baby Boy.
There we go. As long as the people whose skin within which we reside,
I'm good,
are happy.
That's what I'm telling
all
you.
that matters.
The whole idea of waxing something is no. I don't love nobody that much. I don't love nobody that much.
I mean, never have I waxed for someone.
I can't see, because if it was just for me, it's gonna be like
I've never waxed for someone.
I would have to. I wouldn't know where in the world I would put that for me.
As a kid, I used to shave, and just after a while, because of the razor and the razor burn situation, it was like something's got to be better. And then we tried the depilatory cream.
Yeah,
and those can be those can be very dangerous.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah, those can be very dangerous. So the wax does it, and we're done.
And listen, I love it. I love that for you. I do.
Get it done.
For the kid, no, man. No. And I don't. I can't. I would grow my afro out if I could grow it all the way. You understand? But right now, I would not have a whole fro. There'd be a bigger hole in my fro. And I don't want that. That wind blowing through there might give me a cold.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Like a wind tunnel.
Oh, my God.
So no, we keep it low, and I got pictures of the past. I got great memories from when I had afro.
Well, I mean, I saw you with an afro and a hat.
Mm-hmm.
Why put a hat on the afro?
Because they had to have on the hat. They have on the hat. I used to wear back in high school, we was wearing Scullies. And it just sat on the top.
Right.
It just sat on, but it was part of the ensemble.
Okay.
Yeah, you had to be right. You had to be right.
I guess so.
Yes, indeed, man.
Yeah, that was the one thing.
I get mad when the wind blow hard, because I leave out the barbershop when the wind blow. You throw be in the circle.
Then you have a gumby.
Then it get blow back. Look like you was in that Memorex commercial, sitting in that chair. Yeah, blow it back.
When the speakers went.
When the speakers
full blast.
No.
Yeah.
You know, it's all right though, because it's just hair, baby.
Mm-hmm.
It come and it go, and you're going to be all right. And in the prophetic words of one great singer who told you all that I am not my hair, India Arie.
Yes,
great
it is.
song.
Yes,
great
it is.
song. Talk about that. So we just talking, keeping it light right here on the Front Porch. And we surely want to thank you guys for giving us 3 hours out of your lives that you'll never get back. And we certainly hope we've given you a little bit of something in return for the investment of your time. I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Take care of yourselves and each other.
That's Imari.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I will see y'all when I see y'all.
There you go.
There you go.
And Tyron, our new intern, tell the people peace out, bro. There you go. Close enough. Of course, Brother Nyron is out there somewhere. Y'all practice random acts of kindness. Do something nice for somebody just because it's a nice thing to do. Take care of yourselves, and we're going to see y'all on the flip.